Hello everybody, we are back in the grind. Let's get to it. Also, I need to take away the diamond moose since that was early access. We won't be needing that on there. But anyway, we're about to get back into the whitetail grind because we're going to try and get a great one before the update. I'm probably going to put about 10 hours of grinding in between tonight and tomorrow. I think we can totally get a great one in 10 hours. I think that is 100% possible. And I really want to do this before the new update, because the spooking mechanics are being changed. And so my setup is not going to be relevant anymore. I'm going to have to move everything at this lake around. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing fantastically tonight. That lagged for a second. One more over there. Great one in first hour. We'll see. How's everybody doing, though? What's the spook range going to be? So the spook range is most likely, from what I can tell, it's between 270 and 300 meters now. With the current live build, pre-update, spook range is about 220, 230, somewhere in that range. So it's getting quite a massive increase, which is not good for us Great One grinders, right? Like, that's going to slow things down a little bit. There we go. What about the diamond moose? It was from early access, so there's really no point in keeping it on the counter, right? It doesn't really count as a diamond moose towards our grind, so that's why we're not going to have it on the counter, because it was just an early access one. Nice, Beth, nice. I don't mind it. I don't mind the increase in spook range. It is what it is. I can work around it. So this level 3 we actually... Oh wait, there's 2. What? I was gonna say, this level 3 we actually shot in early access because, as you guys know, we use the same save file. So we essentially move our save over to the early access build so that we can use all of our tents and stuff that we already have set up. So one of these 3s we've already shot on the stream, and it did not make it, so one of them's guaranteed to be a troll. I don't know about the other one, though. Well, it's the spook range of rifles, Thomas. That's the spook range I'm talking about, the rifle spook range. So if you shoot your gun, currently it's like 220 or 230. However, with the next update, whenever you shoot your gun... Ooh, 244, yikes. Whenever you shoot your gun, it's going to be like a 270 or 300 meter spook radius. Oh, they both trolled. Yikes. Both were trolls. Ugh. Not a good start to the day. That's 2 trolls. Also, we are 170 kills since our last great one, so... It's been almost 200 already. If we keep up with the pace we've been going at, we probably will get another great one within 1,000 kills. We can hope, at least. What animal is Tiawaroa getting? It's getting mallard ducks. Oh, no, we're not talking about running. Running spook distance is still the same. The spook distance of gunshots was increased. So, like, that first lake that we started today, I will have to change that setup a little bit because I have so many zones within 250 that, until now, would really not have been affected. But after the updates, it's going to spook all of them off. We tested it on stream earlier today or yesterday, one of the two. And the spook range was quite crazy. How to get 2 3s in one zone? Herd management, Guy 25. Herd management. If you're not familiar with herd management, it's essentially the act of stacking low levels on your map to the point where you have over 70% low levels. Like, for example, with Whitetail, we have 70% level 1s on our map. And that makes it so the remaining ones very consistently come back as level 3s. And, at the very minimum, big 2s, typically. It is a pretty insane method that most of the, like, hardcore Great One grinders use to kind of reduce the amount of zones they have to hunt. I've got around 69 zones on my map, but I only have to hunt 15 of them because the rest are level 1s. So it can be a very effective method to narrow things down and also make diamonds spawn more consistently. And there's speculation that maybe it spawns Great Ones quicker, but it's hard to say. Any tips for the Whitetail grind? What map are you playing on, Country Boy? Because that's going to affect the tips that I give you. Well, we got a level 1 bullhorns there. You know, we might as well leave him. Do I still play the Angler? Yes, but I'm waiting for the next map to release. Whenever the new map for the Angler releases, I will play it. And I saw they were kind of teasing it today, so that got me a little bit excited. Because to be honest, the only reason I stopped playing the Angler was because I kind of had already done all of the stuff that was available in the game. I had already explored all of the map, I'd already caught all the fish, I had caught a decent bit of the diamonds. And so I was just running out of things to do. A new map is really going to open things up to make it more interesting. And I've also just been kind of waiting for them to make some changes to make the game a little bit better. No, DBZ, it's not rare, but it isn't uncommon. And it's a pretty cool looking fur type, one of my favorites. Nice, Mark, that's awesome, dude. Congrats. That is super awesome to hear. Do I like the new harvest screen? I do. I really like it. So much more versatility with it now. Though I do speak as, you know, with the thoughts of a content creator when it comes to how the new trophy screen looks, because it's very good for taking screenshots and stuff like that, and really inspecting the animal. So that's my primary reason for loving it. And the fact that you can kind of back out whenever you want. Johan, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Can I leave the small 2s or should I leave them? You can leave some of them. Don't leave all of them, though. I have left a few fence racks on the map. The only time that I left the fence racks was if, or the fence rack 2s, was if it was the last thing in the zone. Like, if it was the last thing I needed to get down to a 1, then I would settle for it being a fence rack 2 instead. Layton Lakes? Okay, Country Boy. I would say best tip I can give you, because this was really a problem that I ran into constantly on this grind, is make sure you check every place at least 3 times before you write it off as an area where deer are, right? I had to go through the same area so many times to find all of my zones. So that's like the biggest tip I can give is whitetail can be on the entire left side of Layton Lakes, and it's good to go through every single body of water on the left side multiple times during their drink time to make sure that you get all the zones, because it's very easy to miss some of them. We need a main menu. Yeah, ZMP, I know. It's to speed up the grind. I use the 300 Magnum on the whitetail because it kills them quicker. As long as it's not a diamond, it's not really going to affect anything. Because I'm not really trying to get the maximum money out of it or maximum medals. I'm just trying to kill the non-diamond, non-rare, non-great one whitetail as quick as I can. And the 300 just happens to be the fastest rifle for just that. Hey, Hunter T, how's it going? Oh, of course, CC. It's great. Done that a few times myself. So I'm thinking that now that we have killed off all the great ones about a week ago, actually less than a week ago, now that we killed all of them off, I think we'll be getting diamonds more often because the great ones are not pushing down the average respawn score anymore. So I think things should actually be much better for the amount of diamonds we get. Not a great shot, but he'll die. Is that diamond potential too? I think it is. Yes, CMP, I just answered that. I know I'm using the wrong ammo. It's on purpose. It's on purpose because it kills them quicker. Yes, Brayden, Layton is getting turkey. Turkey will be coming to Layton Lakes. That's a nice 3. That's a beauty right there. Holy. Oh, I definitely will anything outdoors. It's just become more difficult than I thought it would be, so we probably won't accomplish it anytime super soon, but I do want to do it eventually. All about speed like I'm Lightning McQueen, exactly. Gotta go as fast as possible, man. Gotta make sure that grind goes by super quick. Which is why I'm not gonna hunt moose on New England. Woo, 271. What a beauty. Let's up the diamond counter. First time getting to use it since we got back to the whitetail grind. Maybe, country boy. I think I might try it out because it does look like it's going to be a pretty decent whitetail map. And it would be very cool to get one there. And that one didn't make it. Oh, well. Nice, AJS. That's actually really good. That is actually a very fast bear grind. I killed 2,600 bear. Part of that grind was herd management. Did not get a great one. Unfortunately, did not get a great one. Hey, Link, how's it going? We're just grinding the whitetail, seeing if we can get another great one before the big update hits. We've got less than 2 days until it drops, so trying to make one more push for the typical rack great one if we can possibly get that lucky. Because that is the rack that I want the most, and I still have not got it. What weapon? I'm using the 300 Magnum. I highly recommend checking out my herd management guide apartment complex. I talk about every single step of the grind in it. It is lumped in with the Drop Time Great One videos, so go back about a month on the videos on the channel and you'll find it. Actually, there we go. There's the link in chat. Those two links that say Red Deer HM Guide and Whitetail HM Guide, that is, that should help you out. The Whitetail HM Guide is the one I'm talking about. It should really help you out with things, though. Man, it feels so weird to not have customized guns anymore. I'm back to the basic 300 Magnum. It feels really strange. Got so used to using the skinned guns on The early access. I missed it already. Definitely, Joshua, definitely. I didn't know how to react. That was insane. What will be the best map for the Great One Moose? I'd say Medved, Taiga. Medved and Layton are probably going to be the best. Revontuli probably won't be too bad. Good spots for piebalds. Well, piebalds are random spawns, so there is no good spot for a piebald. Piebalds and all other rares, it's just a random chance spawn, so the more you kill of the species you want to get a piebald of, the more chances that you will get one to respawn. That's pretty much how rares work. There's no way to, like, get yourself more of them, right? It's just a matter of getting lucky enough to have one spawn. Feel like Yukon better than Layton for Moose? I don't know. I think Layton would be better because it's got less places they can be. Holy. Yeah, I think it's going to be probably Medved, Layton Lakes, Revontuli, Yukon, and then, the new map. Unfortunately, New England is not good for moose. Not if you're grinding, at least. If you're just hunting casually, you're going to see moose everywhere. But with 140 plus zones, not going to be good for Great One grinding, because that is way too many zones to have to keep track of. Even if you're not using herd management, that is too many zones to keep track of. You could have a Great One spawn, and you wouldn't even know where it is probably for like a week or something, right? Because you'd be having to check every single zone. So I just don't see it being a good Great One grinding map. Yeah, Tomahawk, you do. There is a diamond bear in the Layton missions. How do I determine tent and tripod placement? Well, I try to put the, depending on the area. Like when it comes to a tent, I've got a really good vantage point right here of this zone. And then I just put my tree stand right next to it. But usually you want to have your tripod stand between 150 and 200 meters away. Have your tent around 180 to 200 away. In some cases, I have claiming tents to recover the deer after I've shot them. And a trick that you can use, which is what I've used down here, is I have a tent placed on top of a zone so that when I fast travel here, these deer do not render in. That way I don't spook them when I shoot all of the other zones in the area. And then when I fast travel over, I can shoot the ones from this zone. But, that's a little bit like later in the grind once you've got all your zones shot down. Asa, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Crow, keep up the great content. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Asa. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Fellblade, thank you for the super chat as well. Wife not home, recovering from cancer surgery. I don't play Call of the Wild, but Crow helps me get through the lonely hours. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about that, Fellblade. I hope everything goes good for you. And I'm glad that the streams help you out, man. I'm glad that they can help you out. Hopefully everything will go well for you and your wife. Thank you once again, man. How many hours do I have on the game? Just over 4,600, Chase. Oh, there they are. Oh, there we go. All right, there's the twos. What's my favorite map? My favorite map is Tiabaroa. Tiabaroa because of the red deer, and also just how unique the species are on the map. Writing a book about Call of the Wild? Nice, dude. Still stuck on the family picture mission. Need to get a picture of 2 bears in the same picture. Oh my gosh, man. That mission was so annoying when I did it back in 2017 when the game first came out. Oh my gosh, that mission was so rough. I remember I had so much trouble completing it. Not an easy mission, that's for sure. I think what's crazy about it as well is back then it had to be 2 bears next to each other, and they also had to be within like 40 meters of you. Now they've extended the range a little bit, so you don't have to get as close, but it used to be that they had to literally be side by side within like 40 meters of you, and that was the only way you could complete it. Now they've made it a little bit easier, but it's still not super easy. Am I staying on until I get a great one? No, Tyler. So we're going to grind about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to grind about 7 hours. So it's not going to be all in one night, but we're going to make a pretty good push to try and get something today. Really hoping we can. If we can't get another great one, I'm hoping a super rare will spawn. Because we have only got 1 super rare during the last, like, 11,000 kills on whitetail. And, yeah, it's not super great odds if you're doing a herd management grind. I was getting more for the red deer. I think for the red deer I had 4 super rares in, like, 14 or 15,000 kills. Doing herd management, that is. Yeah, they're not going to show up. What's Parquet getting? Parquet Fernando is going to be getting, collared peccary. Also known as the javelina. Oh my gosh, Brobra is here. Going to bed. Glad y'all got to spend time with me. Of course, Brobra. Good night, Brobra. Have a good day. Or good evening, I guess. No, the whitetail are not getting reset. Thankfully. I don't know what I would do if they reset my, best herd management grind I've ever put together. Why doesn't it show how many diamond moose I have? Because we haven't started the Great One grind for the moose yet. Because, we technically wouldn't have started it until the update hits, which is in 2 days. So that's why there's nothing on the counter. Because I'm not counting that early access diamond moose. Because obviously it's not part of our main grind. It was just part of early access. The zones can be everywhere on the left half of the map, James. Literally all up the entire river. All of the lakes to the left of the river. And the entire south coast. So they can be very spread out. Highly recommend Pro XCK's Layton guide to get your... Like, get a map that shows you where all of the possible areas are for whitetail. He does some fantastic guide videos. Some of the most detailed ones I've ever seen. What is Silver Ridge Peaks getting? Nothing. Unfortunately, people complained about the blacktail, so they removed it. And, yeah, they didn't have time to put a new one on there. Because as you would imagine, it's a lot of work to add a new species to a map. You gotta work on the pathing of the creature. You gotta work on their home ranges, where they're gonna be located, where their zones are gonna end up being. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into adding a species to a map. So unfortunately, they didn't have time to add a new one. But we'll get one eventually. Mason, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is there, or no hate, but is there any way you can eventually fix where the moose scoreboard is because it's squished on the screen? It's not squished for me. I'm not sure what you mean by squished. It looks fine. That's a big 3. Why aren't you albino? Come on, man. Just be a giant albino. It looks fine to me. What do you mean by squished? Because I suppose that not everybody's definition of squished is going to be the same, so... Yeah, I was going to say, it looks pretty normal to me. Squished my gameplay screen? Oh, you mean it's covering up the bottom. Got you. I don't know if I could change that, really. There's not really too much I can do without it looking unnatural. 270. One more for the diamond counter on the whitetail. What's my biggest moose? 307, but they can't get that big anymore from what I know. But I have a 307 from before they reduced the, score requirements for them. 2 level 1s here. You like the widescreen look? I think it's fine. I mean, it doesn't cover up any of the important stuff. You guys can still see all of the information like ammo and stuff like that. Wind direction, like it still shows all the important stuff. I think it looks fine. But then again, I'm just one person. I don't remember exactly, Hunter T. I believe there is the option to in your account settings for YouTube. I believe so, 609. It should be about the same as Layton and Rev, so probably at least 60. Between 60 and 75, most likely. There's pretty much always going to be, like, minor differences between one person's map and another person's map, so... it should be somewhere between 60 and 75. Not sure, Tyler. Not sure. Hopefully. I'd like to see all glitches get fixed. Nice, Paxton. That's awesome. What was the hardest diamond for me to get? Let's see. Grizzly, I'd say. I had terrible luck with the grizzly bear. To this day, I only have 1 diamond grizzly. And to be honest, if we're counting ones that I still don't have, feral pig. Feral pig has been so unfortunately rough for me. I have only managed to... well, not only. I have managed to get trolled 6 times by feral pigs. I've killed 6 level 5 feral pigs and they all trolled. Every single one of them. I don't know how I could get so unlucky. I guess another diamond that was really tough to get was the feral goat. I killed 21 trolls in a row before getting a diamond. I believe it was my second diamond one, though. I think I got a diamond first, and then had 21 trolls in a row. And then finally got another diamond one. Tiabaroa is getting mallards, Nina. It is getting the mallard duck. Which I think will be pretty cool. It'll be nice to have a another bird species on good old Tiabaroa. No, Jake, we've not spawned a Great One Moose. We're trying to get a Great One Whitetail before the update drops. Just to see if we can pull it off. Because I've got this grind, like, super efficient, and with this next update, they're changing the distance that gunshots spook animals, so this is not going to be as efficient of a grind then. So I want to take advantage of it in its current state. And try to get another great one within the next 2 days. I think we can do it. We can kill like 90 to 100 whitetail every hour. And I plan to do about 10 hours of grinding within the next 2 days. So I totally think it's possible. We're going to get probably around 1,000 kills in those 2 days. Could totally see it working out. Rancho is getting the pronghorn antelope, which is going to be amazing. I'm super excited for that. We hunted them a little bit in early access, and they honestly really fit with Rancho. I don't know why pronghorn weren't there in the first place, because they fit so well. They fit so insanely well. What's the new distance that the animals spook? It should be around 270 to 300. And that's for gunshots. Running is still the same distance, but gunshot distance, or gunshot spook distance was increased quite drastically. So if you kept a great one on the map before update, would it still be there? Yes, it will be, Christian. So, there's only 3 animals getting a pop reset. It's moose, mouflon, and mountain lion. I already tested it with the, the early access, right? Like, all of my whitetail looked identical to when we were on the live build, so whitetail are not going to get reset. I'm kind of thinking about leaving the great one alive if we do get it to spawn. That way we can actually see it in the new harvest screen. Like, I'm thinking after the update, one of the first things we'll do if we do get a great one to spawn is we'll kill that great one and then check it out in the new harvest screen. That's a new level 1. Oh. Whoops, shot the wrong level 1. I guess that was the level 1 we were leaving alive, maybe? It's been a few days since we've grinded here, so I kind of forgot. Actually, no, that was a new one. That was a new one. That actually was a new one now that I think of it. Because we did have 3 shootables here. How many great ones do I have? 13 whitetail and 6 red deer. 0 black bear, though. Black bear have not been kind to me. Whitetail have been insanely kind, though. Which I'm pretty happy about, because it's my favorite great one. I know, right, Caitlin? You freaking nerd. Still can't believe how quickly you got yours. Just not fair, man. Not fair. Wasn't it like a sub 1,000 grind or something crazy like that? Jeez, Blake, gotta love it. Gotta love it. You would never believe the troll that we got the other day. I got a troll whitetail that scored 228. Which is the most absurd thing I've ever found. Like, a level 3 whitetail that scores under 230 should not exist. That should not be a thing. But it was, and not gonna lie, one of the more exciting things that I've found. I was pretty ecstatic when I found it. Man, we are just blazing through these zones today. Okay, so I think we need to do another count of how fast we're killing these, because I feel like we're killing more than we used to. I feel like it's going to be more than, I feel like it's going to be more than, like, 20 or whatever it was every 10 minutes. Or no, it wasn't 20 every 10 minutes. It was like 15 or 16 every 10 minutes. I think we're going to be killing more than that now. I would not be surprised if it's way more than that now. Oh, I hope so, JVK. I really hope so. I will be so happy if we do. That's the only rack I want. And it's the only one that I haven't got. Does placing down a tent affect anything? It'll spook things in the area when you first place it down. But once it's placed down, it's not going to spook anything. If you're too close to an animal zone, it doesn't actually spook them. It just prevents them from rendering in. So yeah, the only effect a tent will have is when you first place it down, it can sometimes spook off the animals in the area. Nice, Marshall. That should be a cool one. Best gun for red deer. If you are not really caring about getting full medal score, I'd say use the 300 on the ones that can't make diamond. But if you want to get the full score on all of them, use the 308. Beast of a rifle. Super insane rifle, man. Love it. Oh, geez, Garen. Dude, that's the worst when you get like a random giant in a zone that you don't use. Ah, gosh, that's the worst. I have had a few of those during this grind. I've had a few that showed up at zones that I hadn't been to in a while. It's always quite shocking. It's like, wait a second. How dare you spawn in this zone? That's a 3. That's a 3. Holy, the 3s are here. That's a guaranteed troll, though. What about you? Oh, you're not guaranteed troll. That guy is, though. That should be illegal. Honestly, I'm tempted to stop counting trolls in my, like, grind statistics. Because, I like the fact that now with the stream deck, I don't have to tab out to count the diamonds. I can just press a button and it goes up on the, counter. But with the trolls, I still have to tab out and put it in my notepad. Yikes, troll. So they were both trolls. Ugh. Thinking of just not keeping track of the trolls anymore. I mean, really, what's the point of keeping track of the trolls? Yes, Necron, it uses the Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, it uses the Stream Deck software that comes with it. Once you get the Stream Deck, you basically go to their website and download their software, and then they have a plugin store through the Stream Deck app. And you can download a ton of cool things, like, if I wanted to, I could download a voice changer. And then I can do, like, the little sound effects, like this. And then I can also just switch scenes. So, like, there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. And with the Stream Deck's software. Got a lot of versatility. I might at some point, TTK, I might at some point, once I learn how to work it. Oh, it was, Hunter. That's for whenever we, like, fail something, right? I had to get something for every occasion. There's Lucky. Hey, Lucky, you're about to get a brand new fur coat with this new update. You're gonna be looking mighty fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and time this run. I want to see how many kills we get in 10 minutes. It's 8:04 currently. Starting right now. Let's see how many kills I can get in 10 minutes, and then we can use that to estimate how many total kills we have throughout this grind. $8 currency, I know, right? Hey, this is what happens when I try to talk super fast. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's why I stumble over my words so much. Maybe it's because I talk way too fast. I think that honestly might be it. That's 1 kill, though. 1 kill in 1 minute. Yeah. Or no, I'm not using the Steam Deck to count. I'm just gonna keep track manually. Oh! Yes! Oh my gosh! He's here already! What? Oh no! Oh my gosh! He's here already! Oh my gosh! Ah! Let's go, guys! Oh my gosh, that's the shortest. Oh, and a giant 3! Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh my gosh, I think I got too excited. I lost breath immediately there. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's already here. Guys, I don't think you realize how insane this is. It has been about 230 kills since the last one. Oh my gosh. Holy, that's insane. Oh my gosh. It's a gorgeous drop time rack. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so lightheaded now. Whew, that's the biggest rush a great one has gave me in a long time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, already. Oh, it's such a beautiful drop time rack as well. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna stack? I think we got to. I think we got to. I want to see it in the new harvest screen, so I'm gonna save it till the update. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm gonna save it till the update. Oh my gosh, guys. That's insane. I gotta tell the Discord. I gotta tell everybody in the Discord. Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's ridiculous, guys. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. What are the odds? What are the odds? Okay, I told everybody in the Discord. How? That was such a fast grind. Now I have 20 great ones? I do, Johnny. That's my 20th great one. Oh my gosh. I know, Hammer. That's absurd. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And it's by a giant level 3 as well. Oh my gosh. Oh. Necron, thank you for the super chat. I went to the bathroom and you get a great one, I swear. Dude, yep, we got a great one literally the second you went to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rusk, how's it going? You didn't even go to bed yet, bro? We got it, man. We got it already. Less than 250 kills since the last. This is one of our quickest grinds yet. Oh my gosh, it's another drop time rack. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy it's another drop time rack. I wish it was the typical rack, but I will take a drop time rack anytime, man. Anytime. Bobby, thank you so much for this super chat. Create a multiplayer so I can have it, please. No, we're gonna save it, Bobby. We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it for the next update because I gotta see it in the new claim screen. I gotta see what they look like in the new harvest screen. That's amazing. Anything outdoors, that is perfect. Perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Oh, tent just rendered in. Well, that's gonna make it harder to see him up close. I want to see what his tip-to-tip spread is looking like. Is he going to be like our first one? Or is he going to be like the most recent drop time we got? No, Hunter, there will be no reset with this update for Whitetail. Whitetail are not getting reset. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I thought we were going to have to grind the entire, like, 10 hours between tonight and tomorrow, but no. We literally grinded for, like, an hour. And we already have a great one on the map. Oh, look at that gorgeous beast. That is insane, man. Tomahawk, thank you so much for the super chat. Bro, give me a diamond or a great one. Hey, man, I can definitely give you some diamonds. I'll just toss the diamond luck over to you. I got you. It looks like it's a pretty average looking, drop time rack, but that's still cool. All right, I'm gonna let you guys decide, actually. I'm gonna let you guys decide if we kill this one or if we keep it on the map. I'm gonna put up a poll real quick. All right. I will let you guys decide the fate of this great one. What a beauty. Oh my gosh. Gotta hit 15 great ones before the update. You know, we gotta do it. We gotta try and hit 15 whitetail great ones before the update. You heard him. Very curious how this poll is gonna go. RSA, thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Oh. Well, he knows we're here. Let's move away. Well, you guys have spoken, it looks like. It looks like we're gonna kill him. Looks like we're gonna smoke him real quick. Hey, Justin, how's it going, man? Glad you can make it for this. Glad you can make it for the smoking of the great one. Oh, I'm so happy we jumped on the main save one last time before early access ended and before the new update dropped. TTK Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. Say you do a 300-meter shot on him. Oh, we can definitely do that. Definitely. I haven't done a super long-range shot in a while on a great one. Anything outdoors, thank you for the super chat as well. If his antlers make a basket, put him in a casket. That's amazing. We got this. We got this. All right, well, you guys have clearly spoken that we are going to take it down. I'd say with 69% of you wanting us to kill him, it's only fair that we kill him, right? Like, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. The question is, what gun do we use? What gun do I use for such a task? Kind of thinking the 6.5. I haven't taken a Great One Whitetail with the 6.5 yet, and it's one of my favorite guns in the game. So I think we're gonna do that. Hold on, I gotta catch up with things. TDK Hunter with a recurve bow. Oh my gosh. And Tomahawk, thank you for the super chat as well. Let the wife kill it. Oh, she already killed one. She killed the, like, third to last great one that we killed. I let her take one last time that we killed some great ones. And she did a great job, by the way. That video will probably be up sometime after the full release of this next update. But thank you guys for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Justin Thacker, thank you so much for the super chat. 303? I would do the 303, but I've already killed one with the 303. There he is. Okay. Let's back up to 300 meters. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Scraper, dude, you didn't have to. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. That is just insanely generous of you. Thank you so much, man. We're about to take out another great one. We just got one to spawn less than 250 kills since our last. I'm blown away. I didn't think this would be happening so soon. I wanted to get one more before the update, but I thought it would take like the entire 10 hours I planned to grind. But we got him to spawn so fast. All right, so you guys were saying 300 meters. This is about 300 right here. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me catch up. Only, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing amazing. Let's get this guy's attention. Get him to move a little bit. And then we will take him out with the 6.5 from 300 meters. What a gorgeous buck, man. What a gorgeous buck. I love the drop tine rack. It's my second favorite whitetail rack. It just looks so clean. Like, just so clean. You know what? Maybe we can do this. He's going down. He's going down. What a beast. Oh my gosh, I'm so shaky I can't click the tent. Hold on. Okay, we got it. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy. Let's go get him. Let's go get this beast. Whew. I know we're on the live build, Jake. We're not on the early access. We moved back to the normal game to try and get one before early access ends. That way we can just focus on Moose. And literally less than 250 kills since the last great when we got him to spawn. So this is on the live build. We're going to get to keep it. It's not on early access. I got off the early access build because I wanted to get another. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here we go. 394. Oh, look at how cool he looks. Wow, that's actually an awesome drop tine rack. Wow, that's a gorgeous deer. Guys, can we get another one tonight? Wait a second. Hold up. I didn't notice this before. His brows are different lengths. Is there like two separate variations of the drop tine rack that have different brow lengths? Wow, that is awesome. I mean, I guess this one is angled. This is a wonky one. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's actually a wonky drop tine, but it's still both antlers of the drop tine rack. That is so cool. I love this guy. This is such a good one. This is such a good, great one. I'm so excited about this one. Oh my gosh, I just realized I can make an entire multi-mount of just drop tine racks now. I can make a huddle drop tine rack. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite great ones we've killed. This is definitely top 3. Definitely top 3 coolest great ones we've killed. Just look at, dude, look at how tight that is. This tine literally goes past his nose almost. That is crazy. Jeez. All right, guys. Well, it's time to keep grinding. Let's try to get another one. We got this so fast that I'm just going to keep going. Oh, my gosh. I just want to keep looking at it, though. Like, this is one of the coolest racks we've ever got. Add to the counter. You're right. We got to raise up the great one counter. Whitetail great one counter going up to 14. Let's go. Can we get the 15th before the next update? We have a day and a half left. A little bit less than a day and a half. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Insane, man. Yeah, guys, we officially have 20 great ones in total. We officially have 20 in total. Well, that's going to throw off the count we were doing. We were trying to count how many whitetail we can kill in 10 minutes, and, well, that kind of halted all of that. But it was worth it. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, man. Hey, hey, hey. Chill out, you silly whitetail. Chill out. Oh my gosh. When is the update? It's going to be at approximately 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December 6th. So, probably about, what would that be? About 30 hours from now. About 30 hours. How do I get so many great ones? Lots of grinding, Nathan. It may seem like I get a lot of them, and well, I do, but I put in a lot of kills to get them. It's not just a matter of like, oh, he gets like a great one every 3 or 4 days. Like, we do 5-hour streams on most days and kill about 400 to 500 whitetail during those streams. So if it takes me 3 days to get a great one, that's like 1,500 kills to get it still. So I do put in quite a bit of work to get them. It's just, I am lucky enough to have YouTube as a full-time job, and I thank you guys for that. Like, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, but it makes it so I can put in an absurd amount of time into perfecting these grinds. Anybody can do this, though. Anybody can use herd management. Anybody can get their zones to this point. It's just a matter of putting in the hours to do it. Oh my gosh. Tomahawk, thank you for the super chat. You and Kendall Gray should make a video together. Maybe one day. I haven't ever talked to him, so I'd have to get to know him a little bit first. I pretty much only collab with people that I've talked to and that I get to know. Like, we're probably going to do a collaboration with iBuy Premiums pretty soon, because I've been chatting with him quite a bit. And we got a lot of cool ideas that could be awesome for videos. Let's take down this giant diamond now. Hold on, I gotta put an end to this grind on our what's it called? On our my what's it called? Notepad. My notepad where I keep all of my grinding data. So we killed about 50 deer, I'd say. Couldn't have been more than 50 deer, so that means that was a 230 kill great one, the fastest I've ever had. Well, actually, second fastest. That 80 kill one was absurd. So this was the second fastest I've ever got a great one. That's kind of insane. That is kind of insane, man. All right, let's start up grind number 15. All right, we're all ready to go. Here we go. And our first kill of grind 15 is going to be this diamond. That's pretty sweet. Oh. I forgot to put the echoes back in there. There. Better. That guy's gonna die super slow. Okay, so we're gonna time how many we can kill. It's currently 8:22. So whenever it gets to 8:32, we'll stop counting our kills. Nothing over there. Not gonna waste time. I think so too, Punger. I'm really starting to think that herd management does help with great ones. Like, it's still not gonna be easy because it takes a very long time to get herd management to a good point. But once you get herd management to its full potential, it seems like it's a great one every, like, on average, 500 to 1,500 kills. Actually, my average has been 1 to 2,000. We've had a couple come sooner, like this guy, but most have been 1 to 2,000. Hello, little level 1. I will let you live, actually. A great one, Shammy. That'd be cool. Yeah, QCK, we already killed it. It was a gorgeous drop tine rack. Holy man. Can I explain herd management to you? Yeah. I can. I definitely can. It's not going to be a super in-depth one. I definitely recommend the guide for that. Justin, thank you so much for the super chat. Crow, chat, non-chat, gotta be up early. See you later. All right, later, Justin. Thank you once again for all of the support today. I still just can't thank you enough for it. And I'm glad that you were able to be here for this great one kill. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we claimed 2 there. This will be 3 and 4, and then we have 5 and 6 over there. 3. 4. 273. That's a beast. Not big enough for me to tax it, but we will add it to the diamond counter. That's 4 of them. Number 5 and 6 should be right over here. Wait, did we already claim these? No, they're up here. Okay. Where are they? No, we already claimed them. Okay. Or did they float? Might have floated. Either way, that should be 6 of them. I'm like all over the place right now. Yeah, 273 is pretty big. That's not bad. That's a crazy looking too. Why didn't I keep the diamond? Because I've got 520 diamond whitetail. So at this point, I only tax the ones that are above 274. Oh, I did snarly. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember. So this will be 7 and 8. So that is 8 of them in, like, what? 2 minutes? When did we start? Was it 8:24? I think it was 8:24, right? Or no, it was 8:22. I think it was 8:22. I'm sure you guys will remember. That's diamond potential, actually. Probably not going to make it, but just in case, we will get it. It was 8:22. Okay, so it's been 4 minutes and we killed 8 deer. This will be 9 and 10. Nine. Didn't make it. 10. I know, Caitlin, it is. It is so weird not seeing a great one at that zone. Because, like, in that zone, we stacked that great one for almost 2 weeks. That was, like, one of the longest times we've stacked one. So we got 10 deer so far. 11 and 12 are right here. Beautiful. 11 and 12 down. All right, Caden, no worries, dude. $11, 12. Yeah, true, Snarly, true. But that can kind of simulate a stubborn zone, right? Because it'll kind of help us account for the random stuff that can happen each run as well. So I'm not too worried about it. That'll be 13 and 14. Why no great one bear grind? I did a bear grind a while back, but just never had luck with it. And, well, now that we've got a moose coming out, I'm going to be grinding moose instead. That's 13 and 14. Oh my gosh, Scraper, dude! Another one! What are you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Oh my gosh, you absolute legend. Thank you so much, man. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna hop out. All right, no worries, dude. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. I'm glad that you got to see the great one get taken out. All right, what was our count at? Was it 16? My gosh, Scraper, thank you so much, man. Like, for real. That is just crazy. That is just crazy, man. Jeez. I don't even know what to say at this point. Oh. You moved. Yes, iBuy has a Great One Black Bear. He's actually got like 4 of them, I believe. 4 Great One Black Bear. Okay, this should be 17 and 18, I believe. One day he's gonna donate 500 crores. Not gonna be able to speak for 3 days, probably, Necron. I have trouble dealing with, like, you know, the $50 super chats. I couldn't imagine how I would react to something like that. I guess part of me just doesn't believe that anybody would enjoy the content enough to want to donate a lot like that. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm pretty biased when it comes to, or not biased, what's the word? Like, I don't see my content as being, like, as crazy as, like, some of you guys say it is. So, like, whenever I see people really enjoying it enough to support the channel, like, it blows, it just makes me, it humbles me. That's the word I was looking for. It makes me feel very humbled, because it's like, what did I do to deserve this? I'm just having fun playing Call of the Wild and sharing all my adventures with you guys, and the fact that you guys like it enough to donate is just, it's crazy to me. What the f- Oh my gosh, I had to hold my tongue there. I almost said something I can't say on YouTube. Oh my gosh. First of all, let me get to Sam. Sam, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Tried to set up a whitetail ground on Revel and Thule, but when I placed my tents, the whitetail never seemed to go back to their zones. Why is that? How close were you placing your tents, man? It could be that you were too close. They might not be rendering in. That could be why. You're gonna have to give me more details than that. Do a follow-up message in chat and I'll try to help you. Snarly. What are you doing to me, man? Snarly. Like, bro, what are you doing to me, Snarly? What are you doing to me, man? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Thank you so much, Snarly. Thank you so much, dude. I don't know how I could possibly even begin to explain, like, how I'm feeling right now, but, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gosh, that's insane. That is insane. Gosh, what count were we at? Were we at 2022? What was it, 2022? I don't even remember. I think it was about, we'll just round it up to 20. We'll just say 20. So we can kill approximately 20 whitetail deer every 10 minutes. Guys, that's 120 whitetail an hour. We are making some crazy progress with this grind. That is like insane levels of insanity. Whoa. So maybe we've actually killed more than I thought we have. Man. Now that I think of it, we've probably killed more whitetail for each of these great ones than I originally thought. That's crazy, because if we're able to kill approximately 120 per hour, our grind has been at this point for a while, so we've probably been killing 120 an hour for a while. Oh, a new one. You get to die. Boop. Oh. Shot the doe by accident. Exit. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. We almost nuked that zone by killing that doe. That would have turned it to a solo buck zone. That would have been really bad. Oh, I think I saved it. We'll have to see. We'll have to reset the time. I think I saved it. Sam, thank you for another super chat, man. Your tents were 200 meters away each time. I would say probably what's happening then. Okay, good. They're still alive. Most likely what's happening is they've moved. It is possible for zones to move if you hunt them like too heavily. Like if you delete the zone from hunting pressure, then that can make them leave. Sometimes the respawns end up going to different places. So there's a lot of things that could be happening. And it's a lot of stuff that you'll just kind of learn about with like experience in the game. The more you play, the more you'll be able to figure out what's going on with that type of stuff. Because for the longest time, I didn't know what was going on. And the more that I've grinded whitetail, the more I've seen like how they behave in certain situations. And there is a lot of situations where, like, for example, if you shoot a zone down to 1 deer, the respawns will not come back to it. If you shoot more than 3 animals over a zone without a tripod, the zone will delete. So, like, there's a lot of variables that can happen to make zones not behave the way that they normally would. What would the grind for Rocky Elk be? Shooting only 3s and 4s? Yeah, exactly, Goose. It would be 3s and 4s. I've done one before. Didn't stick to it for super long, though. Soper, thank you so much for the super chat. Or not super chat, the membership. Enjoy all of the member perks that come with that, including all the awesome emotes, access to some private Discord channels for members, and also some access to scrap content on the channel through a playlist that should be titled Members Videos. Hope you enjoy all of the perks from that. Got a 276 to 321 whitetail, and I could not post it on Discord. I don't know what to tell you, Allison. It probably something going on there. I mean, sorry, but personally, I'm inclined just not to believe anybody that says that they got a trophy like that if they can't provide proof of it. So it's nothing personal. I just don't believe anybody that says they got a crazy trophy and then says that they can't post it in Discord. It's kind of fishy, you know. Yeah, Reed, Lucky is still alive. Lucky is still alive. What map is this? This is Layton Lakes, Bentley. One of the more... Actually, probably is the best base game map because it's only Hirschfelden and Layton for the base game. And I think this is definitely the best of those two. Lucky is a pieball that we've kept alive for a while, guys. We have kept Lucky alive on the map for over 2 weeks. Probably 3 or 4 weeks at this point because the day that Lucky spawned, we left him alive. And we spawned 2 great ones in one stream right after we got Lucky. So when we left Lucky on the map, we got 2 great ones in one stream. Only time I've ever been able to do with that. Only time I've ever been able to do that. And so that's why Lucky gets to live. Not gonna lie, I kind of hope we don't get a second great one tonight because I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. This has already been like too insane of an evening. Getting a great one and then all of the insane super chats that have come through. I don't know if I can handle it if we get another one. I don't know if I could handle it. It would be too much for me. Don't get me wrong, it would be insane though if we could. If we managed to get another great one tonight, it would be kind of insane. Whoa. Already red deer zones, I keep 12 for grinding and the others are level 1. Is that good? What do you mean by, oh, you mean like level 4s and below? Yeah, that's probably good. Obviously, it's kind of hard for me to say whether it's good or not if I haven't seen the layout and how things are. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that, man. I only see one shootable here this time. Soper, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Remember when you had your 10K subscriber special? Look how many subs you have now. Man, it's been insane. It's been quite overwhelming the last couple weeks. Or really the last month, to be honest. It's been insane. It's been so hard to like wrap my head around everything that's gone on. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, like for real. It's been something else, man. You should have no-scoped the great one with buckshot. Oh no. Oh no. That would not have gone well. Thank you for the super chat, Jackson. Thank you so much. Thank you to both of you, Soper and Jackson. Really appreciate it. Been shooting level 4 red deer for a week now, and I've gotten a piebald level 7 and an albino female. Nice, Pioneer. Yeah, that's the one. I'm not gonna chase after this other one. Did not hit it very well. You ever shoot the level 1s in your zone? Only if they end up in my favorite zones, so... I've already got the majority of the exterior zones shot down to level 1s. And so at this point, it's kind of just a matter of if a level 1 shows up in one of my main grinding zones, we do kill it. I don't remember, Sneezy. Things have been crazy. I've kind of forgot exactly when it was. Oh my gosh, we just lagged so hard. Because of that, we messed up the shot on that second one. My game straight up froze there. So far, 4 for 4 on diamonds, going to shoot the final 3 on my map. Nice, Johnny, nice. How's your grind been going, by the way? Hope it's been going good. Yeah, that might be a possibility in the future, Dave, but I'd have to get a little practice with it first to make sure that I can hit it. What is the biggest diamond red deer I've killed? 271.09. Well, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it, dude. That's diamond potential. Hey, Nas's Gaming, how's it going? The Hunter Ross, how's it going, dude? You know I gotta join the super chat train? Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been having a great evening. Or morning, or afternoon, whatever time it may be where you live. Just got trolled by a 9 legendary Puma, and it was 0.5 points off. Oh, no, dude, that's the worst. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Sam Crago, thank you so much for the super chat. What's the best map for a Great One grind, and how do I start? What species do you want to hunt, first of all? What species do you want to hunt for? Is it a red deer or whitetail? Or black bear or moose? Jackson, thank you for a super chat as well, dude. We try to get every fur type for the moose Great One using herd management? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think my main goal is going to be trying to get my favorite rack, which is the giant non-typical rack, with one of my top 3 fur types. And then once we've accomplished that, we'll kind of decide what else we will do. But thank you so much once again for the super chats, guys. I'm still having trouble, like, comprehending everything that's happened today. Not gonna lie, I think this has been the most super chats and memberships and stuff that I've ever had come through in one day, so it's a little bit overwhelming. And to get a great one on top of it, I don't know how to react. It's... Oh my gosh. It's been a crazy day. How many great ones are there? Currently 3, but in 2 days, the 4th one will be released, which is the Great One Moose. Okay, we don't have the respawns back here yet. Oh, there we go. There's 2 bucks over in that zone. Beautiful. Perfect. Jeez. About a year and a half ago, I shot a 298, but didn't know it was a diamond because I was new and messed it up. Only got a gold on it. Oh, that's the worst, man. I had a situation like that when I first started. I killed a legendary brown bear and didn't know that diamonds were a thing back then, so I ended up messing it up. So I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. But I really appreciate the, really appreciate you dropping by the stream and, you know, telling your stories, as always. Sam Crago, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. I think whitetail? Whitetail. Okay, so for whitetail, I definitely recommend Layton Lakes if you're doing whitetail. For the reason that they're only on one half of the map. They're only on the left half. I've got a full herd management guide for them as well that kind of explains how I grind for them and how to kind of set up your grind. Definitely recommend checking that out. One of the mods can drop the HM command in chat. And the whitetail HM guide is going to be the one that you'll want to follow for grinding whitetail. It can be a pretty fun grind. I gotta warn you though, the first like 30 or 40 hours is gonna be a little bit tedious. It's gonna be a lot of just figuring out where all your zones are, deciding which ones you want to make your permanent grinding zones and stuff like that. But it will be worth it in the end. It's a lot of fun once you get it going. Okay, so I actually have a question for you guys. I saw a comment a little while ago. Somebody commented on one of my videos where we killed 2 great ones in in like 30 minutes when I was stacking them. And somebody was complaining about herd management and saying that it's a terrible thing because only the content creators can use it to get the trophies, and that normal people that have jobs can't do it. But I've heard the exact opposite from like everybody that's been telling me about their herd management grinds. I've heard so many people say like, hey, this has made it possible for me to grind a great one with a full-time job or school or something like that. I've seen the exact opposite. I've heard so many people tell me that it's helped them get their great one. Like, even with them having a busy life with a job and stuff like that. And, like, I feel like it's helped more people than anything else. I feel like it's made more people that don't have the amount of time that someone like myself does to put into the game. I feel like it's helped a lot of people get the trophies they wanted. So I just found it very funny that somebody was complaining that it was something that only content creators could efficiently use, when I've seen so many people that have full-time jobs be able to do it and get just as good a success without putting in literally like 20,000 kills like I do. Like, it makes it possible for the average person that has a super busy life. It makes it possible for them to actually get their great one. That's the way I've always seen it. Yeah, CJO does it, exactly, and he's got a full-time job. Yeah, Giga, we did spawn a brand new great one. We got a drop time rack again. Literally, like, 230 kills since the last one. Oh, the doggo smoked my tripod stand. Come on, Hunter. You smoking tripods again. Gosh, dude, silly dog. What are we ever gonna do with him, guys? He's just out here smoking these tripods. Okay, what do I have that is too heavy? You know, I guess it's time to switch up the diamond rifle. Let's go back to the 308. It's been a bit since we've used it. And it weighs a little bit less, so that's the primary reason. Because I want to be able to just carry the tripods on me. Or the tents on me. Whichever one. Orvis, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. I have 3 kids. Herd management works great, even a little every evening. Exactly. That's what I've been saying, man. And that's awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear, because that's really what I feel is the beauty of herd management. Sure, like for a content creator like myself, I can put in absurd amounts of hours and just get tons of great ones, but for the average person that doesn't get a ton of time to grind and never thought that they would get a great one, from what I've seen, it's been the way that they've been able to get their great one. And so I think it's a beautiful thing. But thank you for the super chat once again, dude. And Jacob, thank you for the super chat as well, man. Hey, Crow, for whitetail, what is the best zones to grind? Definitely drink zones. Definitely drink zones. I don't recommend doing feeding zones or resting zones. And when it comes to, like, the individual drink zones, it's going to be based off of where they end up on your map, because everybody's map is going to get their zones placed a little bit differently. And so which zones you grind is going to depend on what the layout is of your zones. So I definitely recommend trying to find where all of them are located and then basing your main grinding zones off of where all of your zones are placed. But thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. How do you get so much money in the game? Lots of great one grinding, Bridget. That has been how I've got all of my money, is red deer grinding for the most part. Red deer give an absurd amount of cash, like an ungodly amount of cash. It's crazy. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. Glad that you enjoy them. You use the 303 British for whitetail? It's a great gun for them. It is. I feel like for whitetail, there's a lot of guns that are great. 30-06, 303, 308, M1. Even the 270 and the 6.5 can be decently effective on them. Reed, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. What is my overall diamond count? I checked it yesterday. It's just under 2,000. Just under 2,000 overall throughout all of our diamonds. Most of them are whitetail and red deer, obviously, but there still is a decent bit of other diamonds in that mix as well. How much do tents cost? About 16,000, I believe, is how much it costs to buy a tent. Alright, we got a couple here. Yeah, they do, Olivia. Red deer give an absurd amount of money. I love it. What is the best map to grind red deer? I have 8 albinos. I would say that it's Tiawaroa. Tiawaroa is insanely good for red deer. Jace, thank you so much for the super sticker, dude. Thank you so much. You guys have been too kind to me tonight, like, for real. You guys are amazing. Accidentally deleted my game. Does it save? Like, are you saying you deleted the actual, like, game files, like you uninstalled the game? If you just uninstalled the game, you should still have your save. The saves are completely separate files that never get deleted unless you manually delete them. Or if, like, corruption happens, but that's rare. So if you just uninstalled your game, you should still have your save. It shouldn't delete the progress. I've uninstalled my game so many times because, believe it or not, on PC, in many cases, because of the way Call of the Wild, writes to the hard drive, or the SSD, whatever you have in your computer, right? The way that it writes to it, a lot of times it's quicker to uninstall and reinstall than it is to download a new update. Because a lot of times with Steam, when you're downloading a new update, it will like start and stop and start and stop and stutter and just take forever to update. So I just uninstall my game every time there's a new update and reinstall it. And my save is always there. Where's all the diamonds, huh? I mean, to be fair, we did get a great one. I got a feeling that that great one made the diamonds pop up a little bit less because we got him so quick. But hey, I'm okay with it. I'll take less diamonds if it means we got a great one that fast. Like, for real. Thank you, Aston. Jackson, thank you for the super chat, dude. Or super sticker. That is an amazing super sticker, by the way. That one's great. Love it. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, Levi, we killed it, dude. We got it in 230 kills. So we killed like 170 whitetail last time that we were grinding them. And we killed literally like 50 tonight. And the great one spawned. It was a gorgeous drop tine rack too. Ooh, that's a good deer. Yeah, it's pretty much a guaranteed diamond. Oh, it does, Anthony. I've customized it a little bit. It looks really good. Where did you come from? Oh, that freeze was wild. That freeze was wild. So ever since I updated my NVIDIA graphics drivers, I've been getting some weird, like, little freezes like that. My game took a little bit longer to load today as well. I don't know what's up with that, but it's definitely interesting. I hope I don't freeze like that when we're shooting a great one. That would be tragic. Probably not tomorrow, Sneezy. I've got New England, the New England Mountains content for tomorrow. 264, another diamond whitetail to the counter. Holy. Oh, really, Pioneer? That's not good, man. No, Blake, they're not going to be getting reset. They will be the exact same as pre-update. The only thing that's happening is they're getting a bit of a rework to their models, but it's not going to require a reset, thankfully. That's a big diamond. Hello there. Okay, things are looking good. We're finally seeing a wave of diamonds popping up. Love it. Hey, no problem, Andrew. I try to read as many of them as I can. There's a lot of messages to get through, so unfortunately I'm never able to read all of them, but I try my best. I really do try my best. Didn't quite get that one. Oh my gosh, the way he just slid. That's great. Alright, the rest are does. That's a pretty thick diamond. I'm excited to see what he scores. Jackson, thank you for another super chat, dude. I love the great one loading screen on New England. Dude, me too. It's so nice. I really think that visually they really outdid themselves with this map. New England is one of the best looking maps they've ever released, if not the best. It's unfortunate the moose hunting isn't as good as I was hoping it would be, but the map itself is beautiful. Like, I can't deny how beautiful it is. I can't deny how beautiful the loading screens are. Like, there's a lot of beauty with the map. There really is. It's got a lot of cool stuff going for it. Oh, he was literally right by the tent. Deer slides umpire safe. Oh my gosh. Something like that. What do we got over here, huh? Well, we got a few deer. Yeah, you definitely could, Mine Women Club. You definitely could. I'd say that would run it decently. Because I used to run it on a 1070 and a i7 6700K and it did fine. So that should be perfectly fine. You should be able to run it well. Hey, man. Oh, what the? What? There's $4 over there right now? That's new. There's usually just 3. I mean, I'll take it, though. That's cool. That's definitely great. Yeah, I will eventually, Alpha. I definitely will eventually. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Should you shoot your ones in your whitetail grind? I personally don't recommend it. If you're doing herd management, do not shoot the ones. How many bucks you get in 10 minutes earlier? It was about 20, Caden. 20 to 22. I'm just going to call it 20 to simplify it. And to account for the variables that can happen each run. It's approximately 20 per 10 minutes, so that's 120 whitetail every hour. That's honestly pretty insane. Best sight for the rifles? It's gonna come down to personal preference. I like both the Argus and the Hyperion. Recently, I've been leaning more towards the Argus, though. And I think it's just because I've got better with the Argus than I used to be. But they're both good scopes. Hyperion and Argus are both very solid. Where should you go for the best red deer hunting on Te Awaroa? The entire top half of the map, Reed. The top half of the map is just chock full of red deer. To an absurd level. Oh, geez, Log, that's wild. I already did a Trophy Lodge tour, Bridget. I did a Trophy Lodge tour like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Actually, probably less than that. I know I did one somewhat recently. So I'm not going to do any lodge tours on stream or in video for a little bit. It hasn't been that long since our last one. And lodge tours always just kill my voice because I'm constantly talking for like 40 minutes straight. Come on. Slow down, buddy. Oh. Haha, we thread the needle. Beautiful. Love to see it. Not gonna lie, guys. I kind of missed smoking whitetail all over. I kind of miss this. It's been fun to play on the early access, but I kind of missed just blasting whitetail. Lodge tour was 9 days ago. Okay, thank you, Beefer. Thank you. I thought it was about a week ago. Let's see what's down here. Oh. Main menu, that's what. We still need to reset the time and main menu. Hey, Autumn, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Can usually not make the streams because of basketball practice. Well, I'm glad that you were able to make this one, man. Glad that you were able to make this one. I've been trying to do some more like evening streams recently. Because I understand that not everybody's able to make the daytime streams. That's a decent looking 3. That one should be diamond. Do you main menu every reset? I try to, Gum, because it makes them not be spooked anymore. There'll be some situations where they just don't show up to their zones after a run, so going to the main menu ensures that they're not going to be spooked anymore. Can we get him? Yes, we can. Haha, smoked him. My gosh, this might be the best shots I've made in a while, guys. It's 9 p.m. for me, Alexander. I live on the West Coast, United States, so it is 9 p.m. for me. This should be a diamond. 263. That is a diamond. Beautiful. Raising it up on the diamond counter. And then last one should be over here. There he is. The M1's really good, Ben. I'd say if you want to, use the M1. It's a good grinding gun. I just use the 300 because it kills them a little bit quicker. But you can totally use the M1 and do really well. The M1, 308, 30-06, 303, like all of them perform super well. I'm just like a super, what's the word? I'm just like a super perfectionist with my grinds. I want to be as fast as I can, and so that's why I use the 300. But the M1 and the 308, like 303, they're all super great. Fantastic grinding rifles. I'm just a perfectionist with my grind. Yeah, Claydrew, we did. And no, we're not on early access. I switched back to the normal build, and we got another great one. It's a drop time rack again. We got it to spawn 230 kills since the last one. Might be one of my quickest great ones ever. Actually, I know for a fact it's one of my quickest. It was a super wonky drop tine rack too. Like, both of the antlers were different shaped, which is not common for the great ones. Like, usually if it's wonky, it's going to be two different antlers, but we got a drop tine rack that was drop tine on both sides, but each of them was angled differently. It was cool. $804 here in Alaska? Jeez. You know, I actually forgot that Alaska's 1 hour behind Oregon. I always thought that Oregon was like the farthest back when it comes to time zones, but I guess not. No, we killed it, Clay Drew. We already killed it. I put up a poll and everybody wanted me to kill it. It was like 70% said kill it. So we killed it. Yeah, Frizz, I do. I do indeed. $12:04 in Ohio? Oof. Appreciate you for being here, even if it is midnight. Like, that is some dedication. The fact that so many of you are here at this hour of night, that's crazy to me. Really appreciate you all being here. That's Diamond Rack. Yeah, he'll go down. Beaver, your question was already answered in chat. Also, guys, that brings me to something that I do want to mention. If you ask a question, be looking out in chat as well, because the moderators will answer questions quite often. Ooh, that made diamond. Add that to the diamond count. The moderators do answer questions quite often. So even if I don't answer the question, if I don't see the message or something, there's a good chance one of the moderators will help you out, so keep an eye out for that. That's a 3. Gosh, the diamonds are showing up like crazy. It's fine, Beefer. Just in the future, be sure to look out in the chat as well. Because the mods do their best to try and answer as many questions as possible, as it can be difficult for me to see everything. It's 6 a.m. Jeez, Christoph, that's crazy. You know, time zones are a wild thing. They really are. I edit all of my videos, Dragon Ops. I do all of the editing and recording. I make all my thumbnails. Another diamond. Jeez. 525. Yeah, I do everything myself. I make all of the thumbnails, the editing, obviously the recording. I do it all myself. You have to kill the deer, right, to get a better respawn? No, Big Rack Hunter. You can blast them with the 300 if you want, and it's not going to affect your respawn. To be honest, I have no idea what the respawns are based off of. It seems like average score of your map is one of the factors, though. So I'd say it's probably the score of the deer, not the metal that it gets that affects things. That's another 3. Guys, the 3s are just flowing in. This is crazy. This is the best streak of level 3s we've had in a while. Back when we still had 3 great ones stacked on the map, it was really difficult to get a, like, double level 3 run. It was pretty uncommon. But now that we have no great ones on the map, we are just popping 3s left and right. And a troll. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I should main menu. It is a fantastic game, Howie. I love Call of the Wild. It's still my favorite hunting game of all time. Even with Way of the Hunter having released, I still think Call of the Wild is my favorite. Just because it fits like my preference more. It's a faster paced game. Faster paced game that's heavily focused on trophy hunting. That's a weird 2. That is Diamond Potential Rack, but that's probably going to troll because that's super wonky. So I'm probably just going to blast it with the 300 so it doesn't run. Because I don't see that one making it. Okay, we need to reload. There's 3 of them there. Yeah, Guy 25. I'd say if you need like tents and tripods, it's 100% worth buying them if you're going to do a grind. You will make that money back throughout the grind, so I'd say it's definitely worth it. Especially if you do like a red deer grind, you will make that money back so quickly. Like, within a few days, you'll probably have 100k or more. Just from hunting red deer, so... If you wanted to, you could dedicate a setup to some red deer grinding, and you would make your money back super fast. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to grab a drink real quickly. Alright, we're back. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate that, dude. Oh, grab the deer. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I was right. It didn't make it. Kind of figured. Oh. Forgot about that zone. Hopefully they won't spook when I fast travel over here. Hey, Deer Killer, how's it going? Yeah, I just took a little bit of a break. It wasn't really a real break. I was just grabbing a drink. A little bit of like a celebration drink because we got another great one. So I had to get a little bit of a celebration drink. Yeah, BP, we're still going, man. I mean, since we got that great one within an hour of streaming, I decided we just keep going. Might as well. We're going to push for another one. Oh, gosh, there's 2 of them. 2 of the bullhorns rack now. What rack? It was a drop tine rack. It was another drop tine rack, and it was a really good looking one as well. Get you out of there. I only need 1 level 1 here. RSA, thank you for the super sticker, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. How am I able to shoot so many deer in one drink zone without spooking it? I shoot 3 and lose it. It's all about how many deer are in that zone, Jeff, and also how much hunting pressure is there. So, for example, normally, if you kill 4 deer in a zone, it will delete that zone via hunting pressure. But if you're using a stand like I am, you can kill 15, and then the 16th is the one that deletes it. And then another way that deer can be deleted from a zone is, let's say you've got a herd of 5 and you shoot 4. They will not respawn in the same zone. Nobody knows why that is, but if you leave only 1 deer in a herd, the respawns will go somewhere else. So there's a lot of weird stuff that happens with the whitetail. Jackson, thank you for the super sticker, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dude. But yeah, for those of you that missed it, we killed a drop tine rack great one. And it was a wonky one as well. One of the antlers was twisted a little bit. And the other one was like super tight tip to tip. It was a very unique great one. Gotta be one of my favorites we've ever killed. I also almost passed out on stream because I didn't expect to find a great one that fast. And, yeah, I almost passed out on stream. I had to, like, stop talking for, like, a full 30 seconds. Travis, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Love your videos. Hope you get this next great one soon. Thank you, dude. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. If we can get another this stream, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I could handle getting another one this stream. But thank you once again, dude. That's a very big diamond. That's a good one. Greatest reaction I've seen to a great one yet. Hey, I gotta say, that's the most excited I've been for a great one as well, Gum. I was so excited because I didn't expect to see it so soon. I mean, we just started grinding. We had just started grinding for this one less than an hour before we found it. Given we had killed 170 in the previous Great One grinding stream since our last Great One spawn, but still, nonetheless, this was one of the quickest Great Ones we've ever had. 271 max weight, another diamond whitetail added to the count. Jeez, what if I shot a bunch of my zones to does? Would it make my other zones become bigger herds? No, CC. So the way that would work most likely is they would make brand new zones. Typically, if you shoot down the zones to just does, the ones that you shot there will probably just go to different zones if you shot the zone down to too few deer. However, if there was still at least 2 does, right? Like if it was 2 does left after you killed all the bucks would probably just come back to the same zone. Jeez. Yeah, update is, well, it's not tomorrow, Keegan, but, well, it depends. I guess it depends on what time zone you're in. It's about, like 29 hours from now. About 29 hours from now will be the updates. It typically releases at about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's like 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So December 6th at about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when the new update will release. So yeah, it's about 29 hours from now. Approximately. I don't know exactly, Gunner. I think it was like an hour into the stream, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, nothing over there. So no respawns in this zone yet, it looks like. You were probably spamming, Frizz. Either spamming or capital letters. That's typically the most common things to get timed out for. So I just found when you kill is a great one, and I'm gonna be honest, you sounded like a monkey. Hey, not gonna lie, Nicholas, when I get super excited, I have no control over how I sound. And to think there's still some people that think that Scarecrow cheats. How could I react like that if I cheated? There would be no excitement. Blows my mind that there's still some people that would think that. How many diamonds have I killed? A total of about 1,900. There's a couple. Beautiful. Exactly, deer killer, exactly. And that's why it blows my mind. Blows my mind that there is still some people that refuse to believe that I'm legitimate. I don't know what type of cheater would spend hours upon hours just shooting whitetail repeatedly. Like, that just sounds like something that would be absurd. But like I've said before, that's why I started streaming all of my grinds. That's why I've started streaming every second of the Great One grind. So that you guys can see every single minute of what goes into finding them. Because there is a lot of repetitive, just blasting deer that goes into each Great One. Ultra Mega Mellow Albino Red Deer, it's amazing. Definitely Eli. These coyotes, man, every time they're here. Curious why that is. It's funny, like every time they're traveling right through there. No, Hayden, we don't promote any type of cheating here. We don't use any type of external mods or anything. I am extremely against it. I'm against people using them. I feel like it's hurt the community more than anything. And if I'm being honest, I would not be mad if they implemented a anti-cheat and just banned a bunch of people that were cheating. Because I do think that it's done more harm to the community than anything. I've seen nothing but negative things come from people using mods. Not only for themselves, but for everybody else in the community. It is the whole reason why people's trophies don't get immediately trusted as being legit nowadays. Everybody gets questioned if they get a good trophy. Doesn't matter, like, who they are, they always get questioned. Not to mention, the people that use them a lot of times get their save files corrupted because they messed around with the files improperly. So, it hurts everybody. And if it were up to me, I'd put an anti-cheat into the game immediately. That way we could immediately trust people instead of having to question everything that gets posted. Yeah, there's a good amount of deer there. I see a couple in the bushes, but not able to spot them. Exactly, Gum. Like, there's no purpose in doing it because it takes away the only thing that is... It takes away the only thing that gives replay value to Call of Duty. That's a piebald. 100%. That has to be. Look at that. Yeah, there's totally a piebald back there. Look at that white leg. That's got to be a piebald in the back, right? Or am I just seeing things? Oh, I'm just seeing things. Crow is seeing things, guys. Don't worry, I'm doing fantastic, man. Doing great. I swear to God, I thought that was a piebald. I saw the white on the leg and I was like, that doesn't look like a normal deer. Turns out it was a normal deer. I'm just blind, apparently. I definitely do, deer killer. I definitely do. I got that buck fever going on. I guess at this point I'm just super, what's the word? Like, I just really badly want to see a super rare pop up, so every time I see something that looks slightly like a rare, I immediately think, oh, is this my super rare? You thought that was a pie too? That's what I'm saying, Blakester. It kind of looked like a piebald. Like, I was looking at the one in front of it, and the inside of the legs didn't look nearly as white. And then, the next one behind it looked super white on the leg, so I thought for sure it was a piebald, but nope, was not. I guess the brown fur type just has a bit more white. Let's look at them. Let's compare it to the dark brown. So this is how the white looks there. That's exactly what it is. The white is just less visible on these. That makes sense. I guess I never really took the time to look at that closely. That's actually pretty good to know, though. Yeah, Garen, that'd be pretty good for sure. It was a piebald leg. Yes. That's what I was thinking, too. Piebald leg for sure. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. It's just a lot of time put into the game, really. That's really all there is to it. Everybody's map is a little bit different, OG God. Think of it this way. Think of it like there's 150 places that a whitetail zone can be. Your map's only going to choose like 60 or 70 of those. So if that gives you kind of an idea of how it happens, then hopefully that'll help you out. But yeah, there's a ton of places zones can be, and your map is only going to choose some of them. When does the new map come out? Like a day and a half from now, Bryce? Actually, pretty much just over a day, like 28, 29, 30 hours, somewhere in that range. They typically drop the patch at about 2 to 2:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so let's see, it's 9:30 right now. Yeah, so it's about 29 hours from now where they'll probably drop the update. I'm excited for it, man. I'm so excited to get out into some New England multiplayer. I so badly want to do some multiplayer hopping for some Fox trophies. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm super excited to get the moose grind kicked up on Medved. Super excited for it. Have I played the new map? Yes, Andrew, I have played the new map. There's a couple videos of it on the channel. There's a few live streams as well. It's a fun map. I personally think that this new map is going to be very, very good for small game, very good for waterfowl, very good for upland birds. It's got potential to be decent for whitetail as well. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a good moose or bear map. Will Revon Thule get reset? Just the moose. Only the moose. That is the only thing on Rev that will be reset. Yeah, Kathy, we're back on the main save. And even when I was playing in early access, we did not see any turkeys on Layton. That's a good diamond. That guy's got potential to be a 274 plus. That's a beauty. And down he goes. Are there new fur types for moose? Just for the Great One Moose. The Great One Moose has a bunch of fur types. Like an insane amount. Oh, there he is right there. 269 max weight. Beautiful. That is diamond whitetail number 527. What diamond whitetail do I save? Anything that's above 274. Primarily just the 275s, though. Because I have taxidermized so many whitetail from this grind. I try not to tax any diamonds that are below 274. Unless they're just super unique and cool looking. Because otherwise I'm just going to have a trophy manager filled with whitetail that I'm never going to put in a lodge. Any great one on the map right now? No, Bryce, but we did get one to spawn during this stream. We already killed it, though. I put it up to a vote, and everybody said to kill it, so we ended up shooting it. It was a gorgeous drop tine rack, though. Yeah, pretty much aged metal. Unfortunately, no. Oh gosh, English is tough. Unfortunately, though, I don't think it's going to be very good for moose grinding. From my little bit of time playing on it the last few days, it seems like it's way too spread out for moose. The whitetail are promising, though. I've got a feeling whitetail will be pretty fun on New England. No, Mr. Wildman. A few people have got a 276. To be honest, there is no known max score for whitetail. Because they do have true racks. There is, like, the upper limits of what we've seen. Like, for the most part, not many people will ever get a buck over 275.53. But there's 2 people that have killed a 276. And there's always the possibility that there could be one that goes higher than that at some point. It's just like the higher the score, the more rare it's going to be, right? Just like I thought that the 430s was going to be the limit for the cluster rat great one, but somebody showed me a picture of one that scores 450. So I feel like there really is no way to know what a max score would be. On the old system? Yeah, gum man. I had a crazy 291 diamond on the old system. Kinda miss when they could score that high, to be honest. Kinda miss when it was possible to get a 290 diamond. Those were some wild times. That's a diamond too right there. I don't even need to shoot it to know that that's a diamond. That is one of the more wide ones we've seen in a while. That guy's crazy looking. Yeah, that's 100% a diamond. Look at that. And we messed it up. Bro, what are you doing, man? Shots suck. Gosh. Well, that was a complete fail, man. That was a complete fail right there. I don't know what we're doing. That was just... It was just terrible aim on my part. Ah, I forgot to reload. Another fail. Gosh, man. We're going downhill. Right as I was talking about how our aim has been decent, that happens. What is going on? We went from doing very good to doing very terrible. I mean, it's still a diamond, so we'll raise the diamond counter. But, man. If only I had took my time. And this is why you take your time when you got a diamond in front of you. Yeah, you might be right, Kathy, at this rate. You definitely might be right. You might be right. What gun am I using? 300 Magnum, Walther. Do I play the Hunter Classic? I used to, but I don't anymore. No worries, Cody. Later, dude. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Noah, how's it going, man? We got a great one. We got a great one like less than an hour into the stream. You prefer Layton? I prefer Revontuli. I think it might be because I figured out my zones and all that. Yeah, I prefer Layton personally, Colin, but Revontuli is a great map for whitetail as well. It is also a great option. How many super rares do I have? Currently 10 of them. Really trying to get another whitetail one though, but it has just eluded me. Do I have any tips or anything for grinding whitetail on Layton? Yeah, DeAndre, I would say the biggest tip is make sure you're checking all your zones like multiple times, or not zones, but like all the areas they can be. Like this river I ran up it multiple times before I was able to find all of my zones. Same with Balmont Swamp and the south coast and all the lakes on the left. Make sure you're checking every area at least 3 or 4 times, because there's some zones that will hide from you. That's one of the biggest tips I can give. Be extra thorough with the zones. Hey, Burger, how's it going? I try my best, Colin. I try my best. It can be difficult at times, but I do try to respond to as much as I possibly can. What's more rare, a great one or a super rare? Definitely a super rare, Gum. Super rares are at least 2 or 3 times as rare as a great one. Probably more, to be honest. How much longer am I going to stream for? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm having a lot of fun, so we might go for quite a bit longer. With these whitetail streams, I kind of just stream for as long as I'm able to before I start getting tired of shooting whitetail, right? So, could be going for another hour, could be going for 2 hours. It's hard to say. 20 great one whitetail before Christmas? Probably not, because we're going to be grinding moose pretty hard, but I could see us getting to 15 possibly within the next day. I think we could definitely get one more. It's currently 9:38 p.m., Nicholas. Nice, DeAndre. That's amazing. I wish I had one of those. No, David, don't do that. The way I see it is honesty is always the best way to approach things. Lying will not get you anywhere in life, and if it does, it's going to backfire in the long run. What's my favorite great one moose fur type? I like the fabled birch the best. Hey, stick hunting, how's it going? Karma is cruel? It is. It is for sure. Alright, nothing else there. 5 initial spawn great one after the update all at one lake. Maybe, man. To be honest, I haven't seen anybody get an initial spawn in a while. I don't even know if they still exist. I haven't seen anybody get one for so long. Recently, the only people that have said that they've got initial spawn great ones are the people that fail to provide screenshots after you ask them to prove it. So, I'm starting to think that initial spawn great ones don't exist anymore. What's my honest opinion of the Moose Great One? I think it's probably the best Great One they've ever made. I love the variety in fur type and antlers. I think that is one of the biggest things that makes it the best for me, is the fact that there is 6 fur types, at least 4 racks. We don't know if there's more. There definitely could be. And no other Great One has that variety. There is literally going to be over 25 different combinations you could get. So for somebody to get all of them, it would be virtually impossible unless they grind for like a full year. Whereas like red deer have 3 racks and 1 fur type, whitetail have 6 racks, and then they have 3 rare fur types, but those are probably not going to happen for most people. So the moose are really a step above any other great one they've ever done. Alright, no respawns there. Had an initial spawn diamond moose. Nice, Whitman. That's awesome, dude. Or your name is Ibai. Yeah, Ibai's a beast. That man is the best grinder I've ever seen in my entire life. He has some dedication that is just like next level. I kind of feel bad for him because some people have been calling his grinding method the crow method, when it's not the crow method. He's been herd managing way before I started doing it. I kind of feel bad that some people have been dubbing it the crow method when it's definitely not the crow method. I'm just one of the many people that's adapted that method. I think a lot of people fail to realize that many people can use a method. It's not a bad thing if a bunch of different people are using the same grinding method. It just means it's a good method. What map am I on? This is Layton Lake's stick hunting. Are any maps resetting with the update? No, Whistleman. There is some individual species, though. Moose will be resetting on all maps. Mountain Lion will be resetting, and Mouflon will as well. What's my loadout today? 300 Magnum, 30-06, and 22 Virant. That's a new one. You know what I just realized? This zone to our left has been one of the greatest zones throughout this entire grind. We have spawned 2 great ones and a super rare in this zone alone. That's pretty insane. This has been such a solid zone. Get rid of this guy. Don't need him. Yes, David, they will be. Whenever they add rares, I'll do that, David. The only reason I'm not playing Way of the Hunter is because they're not adding enough stuff to keep long-term enjoyment in the game, right? 5 stars are pretty easy to get, and right now that's literally the only thing to grind for. And I need stuff to grind for to keep interested in a game. That's part of what keeps me interested in Call of the Wild, is always being able to grind for something else, because there's so many different rares, diamonds, and great ones to grind for. Currently, Way of the Hunter just has 5 stars. That's it. There's no rares, there's no non-typicals, there's no great one equivalent. So it's hard for me to stay interested in the game. I think it's an amazing game, though. They just need to add more stuff. To be honest, if they had a new map, I'd definitely come back, though. New map or rares. No, Cody, I don't stream on Twitch. Yeah, Kathy, for sure. I feel like grinding is what has kept me interested in Call of the Wild for so long. Knowing that you can do grinds like this to try and get the trophies you want has really, like, made my interest in the game peak to the highest point it's ever been. Well, I appreciate you being here, Austin. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Don't stay up too late, though. You don't want to be tired tomorrow morning. Maybe eventually, Isaac. I think at some point they'll definitely have to do a bird great one just to get different varieties of great ones, right? I mean, they got a predator great one. They've got a bunch of antlered great ones, but we don't have a bird great one yet or a small game great one. I think it's just a matter of time before they add one of those. As much as I think a lot of people wouldn't like it, they gotta do it eventually just to give variety. I've heard of it, Hobo, but I don't know what the fix is, unfortunately. I have heard of it happening, though. I would contact the Hunter's support. You can just type in the Hunter Call of the Wild support into Google, and it should take you straight to their support page, and then just enter all of the information into a support ticket. That's probably your best way to get some help. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about that. All I know is that it is an issue that has been happening occasionally. A multi-bearded turkey great one, that would be cool. And maybe have like a special plumage type as well. I mean, they've just been killing it with the fur type, so I have no doubt that they could make a bird interesting. If they really wanted to do a bird great one, I have no doubt they could make it interesting, but it would definitely be a weird grind. That's for sure. A Canada Goose great one, that'd be interesting. An aggressive Canada Goose great one would be amazing, to be honest. Imagine you've just got like a great one goose and it gets really mad at you and decides to dive bomb you. I would not be mad at that. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to get dive bombed by a goose. Not sure, Beefer, not sure. I think after a while it stops counting it. I mean, yeah, it stops at whatever the max XP is. However, if we go to the profile card, we can see my rifle score. So that's how much rifle score I have, if that gives you an idea. I have 2,374,000 rifle score. So that kind of tells you how many animals I've shot. It's quite a bit. It's quite a lot. I don't know how much XP it would be, though, because they stopped tracking it after you hit max level. Canadian goose with a 40-foot wingspan. That would be interesting. That's not good, RSA. Is it maybe your internet connection, possibly? If you're having trouble connecting to multiplayer servers, either the host has a bad connection or you have a bad connection. That's typically the two most common problems that will occur when trying to connect. Alright, we got a little bullhorns one there. You think so? Yeah, that's most likely what it is. I've had some issues, but it's typically the most problematic whenever I have a time period where my internet's kind of rough. Usually it's pretty good for me. What was my first animal? My first animal that I ever shot in Call of the Wild would be the starter doe. Like the little doe that sits by the starting point. That was my first one that I ever shot. First diamond was a red deer. First rare was an albino Roosevelt elk. Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. How do I decide what zones I would keep in my grind? I typically prioritize the ones that are in the open, that are super easy to hunt, have very consistent respawns. So, for example, like, you'll have some zones that, after a while, you start seeing less bucks there, or, like, there's never the same amount of deer there. I try to avoid those zones. I try to avoid brushy zones. All of my current zones are super consistent ones that always get the same amount of deer in the area. And they're typically in the open. So like as you're grinding, you'll definitely notice some zones that are more consistent than others. Those are the ones that I would prioritize as your main zones. Nice, Classic Hunter, nice. Your first kill was a black bear, Johnny? Really? I didn't know that. Honestly, that's a pretty good first kill. First diamond for you is a 5 medium wildebeest. It was orange too, and you forgot to tax it. Oh no, man, that's rough. I messed up a level 9 legendary brown bear back when I was first starting. Never taxed it because there was no taxing back then. But, like, I didn't even know that diamond was a thing when I killed it, so it could have been... It honestly could have been a diamond, and I would have never known. You got this, Kathy. I believe in you. Later, Caitlin. Thank you for dropping in, as always. Hope you have a good night. Second time an animal today, was surprised about his score. Nice, Opium. That's awesome. Messed up a black bear, shot him with the 338. Oh no, RSA, that's the worst, man. That is the worst. I've been there though. Like I was saying, I messed up my first ever legendary brown bear, so I feel the pain, man. Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you ever have to switch the good zones? Yes, I did. This zone right here was all level 1s and does at one point. And what I did was I made this zone over here all level 1s. This was my main zone, but I made it all level 1s, and then I shot the level 1s out of this zone so that I can make it my main zone. So I have had a few situations where I did swap out the zones I was using. Thank you for the super chat once again, though, Jackson. Really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh. He moved last second, man. Gotta love it. Yeah, Oscar, I'm using the 300 Magnum. Oh, definitely Classic Hunter. If I didn't have to travel, I would 100% do it. I'm not a fan of, like, traveling. To be honest, I'm quite afraid of planes. So, yeah. If I didn't have to fly, I would definitely hunt in Africa because I think it would be such a cool experience. It would honestly be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It would be pretty amazing. So, I'd love to do it, just traveling is not for me. Not a fan of traveling. Oh no, Smoke, that's the worst, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I've lost a trophy to a hacker before. There's been a couple times where I've been playing in multiplayer and lost it to a hacker. It's the worst. Absolutely hate it when that happens. It even happened like during one of my videos too. I had one time where a big level 4 moose was right in front of me, and a speed hacker just zoomed right in front of me and took it from me. Absolutely hate it, man. Hate it. Why did EW take away the drink time for Jackal? I don't know. I know for Springbok it's meant to be like, in real life, Springbok really don't need to drink water too often. I think it's like they can go a month without it. But I don't know why they did it to the Jackal. I'm not too familiar with Jackal and what they're like in real life, so. Hope they add an anti-cheat soon. I hope so, Lick, but I don't think they will. From what I understand, it's not going to be easy if they wanted to do that because the game was designed without an anti-cheat, so to add one would be an insane amount of work and money. So I don't think they ever will. It seems like it would be pretty difficult to do. Which sucks, but it is what it is. No, Logan, they are not getting reset. Oh gosh, Brandon, that sounds about right though, man. Reindeer are not known for making diamonds super commonly. They troll so much. Most of mine have been trolls as well. I have got luckier than most though. I've got a few diamond ones, but got a lot of trolls as well. Oh. Accidentally shut the dough. Main menu, quick. There is actually some hackers on Xbox, believe it or not. There is a few, but it's very difficult to do. Most of the time, the only people that will be cheating on Xbox for Call of the Wild are people that actually know how to, like, create them themselves. Like, people that know how to mod Xboxes. That's about the only people that you'll find hacking. So it is very rare to find cheaters on Xbox, which is one of the benefits of playing Call of the Wild on console. Like, I'm always a very, like, I always recommend PC in many cases for gaming, but one thing that Xbox does do super well is keep it difficult to cheat, which is great. She really did, Burger. She tried her best. She tried her best. Oh yeah, definitely, Gum. I do think that mouse and keyboard is so much easier to aim on. But again, that really depends on, like, how good you are with the specific, controller type, right? If you're good with a controller, then you're good with a controller. If you're good with mouse and keyboard, then you're good with mouse and keyboard. I'm super good with mouse and keyboard compared to controller. I suck at controller, but there's some people that are crazy good with controllers. Mel's Gaming is one of them. She is on PC, but she plays with a controller, and she does great. Some people are just naturally good with a controller. Other people like myself, not so much. I'm way better with mouse and keyboard. How do you change your field of view? It should be in the settings, like in video, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, video settings, field of view, right here. I have mine set to 80. What rifle, scope, and ammo is that you're using? I'm using the 300 Magnum with the 300 polymer tip bullets and the Argus scope. My favorite combination for whitetail hunting right now. No, Tyler. You're not going to lose your progress on red deer. So the only things that are getting reset this update is moose, mouflon, and mountain lion. Everything else will be 100% fine. Don't mind reindeer. I've been doing herd management and stacking so far. Found 2 diamonds, but a friend of mine took the one which it was a troll. Yeah, reindeer aren't too bad. I've done a little bit of herd management on reindeer, and it was actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. I never finished the grind, but it was still pretty fun. There he is. You have 20 great ones? Yes, big game hunting. I do have 20 great ones. All of them got legitimately as well. Found a level 5 caribou, score 399. Ooh, that's painful, Kathy. That is so painful. Gotta love it. That's typical caribou. Do Mouflon get a new drink time, maybe? I don't think so, Faded. That was the speculation, but I don't think so. Ooh, that's a big 3. That's a good 3. Let's get that guy down. Where's the others, though? Okay, that one we need to take as well. What do I think my reaction would be if I got a fabled piebald great one? I wouldn't believe it. Smoke, I'd be in disbelief because a lot of people believe they're bugged. Oh, 274! Oh my gosh, that's huge. That is huge. That's a giant diamond. All right, we're taxing it. I told you guys I'd tax 274 and above. We're doing it. That one gets a tax. That's a gorgeous deer. Holy, that's awesome. First 274 plus of the day. What do I hunt in real life? I've hunted for black-tailed deer and Roosevelt elk. Never got one though, sadly. But I have been able to hunt for them a few times. Got really close to getting a buck a couple times, but sadly, just wasn't able to seal the deal. Surprised he wasn't max date or max weight. Yeah, me too. It is strange, you know, how Truax works. Like, sometimes you'll get some max weights that don't score super high. Other times, you'll get some that score super high that aren't max weight. I think that's one of the beauties of herd management, though. Or not herd management, Truax. Sorry, guys. Crow's a couple drinks in. If I say stuff that's, like, not normal, that's why. So, having a little bit of a celebration after getting that great one. So, apologies if my speaking is more difficult to understand than normal. I mean, to be honest, I already have difficulty speaking, but now it's going to be even worse. So, apologies, but should make it entertaining at least, right? Hey, Oscar, how's it going, man? Welcome. No, this time it's actually a mix of, it's like some knockoff, like, grape wine, right? It's called, like, Hobble Creek. I assume it's just a knockoff of Knob Creek, right? But it's that mixed with, Dr. Pepper. Pretty delicious. When does the new update come out? Less than 30 hours, Jax. It's about 28 hours from now. The update is super, super close. It is, Smoke. It's great. I love Dr. Pepper. Not gonna lie. When I was a teenager, I pretty much lived off that stuff. Dr. Pepper was like the only soda that I drank. I drank it way too much, to be honest. Kind of regret it, but yeah, when I was a teenager, I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper. And now my body hates me for it, so rip. Little tip from from Crow, guys. If you enjoy soda, drink it in moderation, please. Because I used to drink it virtually every day when I was a teenager, and it did not help me out one bit. It was not a good idea to do that. And I am suffering from the consequences now. Lots of Dr. Pepper and stuff like that is not good on your teeth, even if you brush your teeth all the time. It's not good. You could brush your teeth every day, floss every day. If you drink a ton of soda, it's gonna hurt your teeth. Don't recommend it. Don't do what I did when I was a kid. It's not worth it. It may taste good, but it's not worth it. Nowadays, I try to avoid as much sugar as I can because it's just not good for you. It causes so many problems. So believe me, it might be great, but never, don't do it. If you have to, if you really love soda, I highly recommend the Zevia sodas. They're made with stevia instead of sugar. Much better for you. And they still taste pretty good. Definitely recommend the Zevia sodas. They're way better than regular ones. Way better for you. They still taste pretty good. Overall, it's a win-win. Worth it. I mean, depends on how you look at it, JN. Depends on how you look at it. Yeah, Melanin, we ended up getting a great one. We actually ended up getting a great one. Zero Biscuit. We killed the one that we spawned. So about an hour into the stream, we got a great one to spawn, and we killed it shortly after because I put it up to a vote. Everybody wanted me to shoot it, so we ended up shooting it. Got another 3. Nice, Johnny. Nice. I don't remember, Tyler. I don't remember. It's been a bit since Rev on Thule released. To be honest, I don't have the greatest memory in the world, so I don't remember. Why did I stop stacking them? Because of the early access, Enyo. I had a feeling early access was going to be soon, so we ended up just killing them all. And now that we've had a bit of time to play on early access, I decided to go back to the grind, and we ended up getting another one. So now we're just blasting them as they spawn. How old is my grandpa? Unfortunately, I don't have any grandparents alive still, dear killer. All of my grandparents have passed away over like the last 5 or 6 years. So unfortunately, I don't have any of my grandparents left alive. To be honest, it's just my mom. My dad passed away when I was 16. All my grandparents died around the same time or earlier. So right now, it's just my mom. And honestly, I'm super thankful for her. She's helped me through a lot of things. She's helped me, she's really helped me become who I am. Yeah, dear killer, it's rough, but it's just part of life. It's just part of life. Just gotta push through to the next day, and the way I see it... Oh! Oh, that's a gorgeous albino! Oh, yes! Let's go. That is an awesome albino. Holy! Wow, look at that gorgeous deer! Dude, today couldn't get any better. Oh my gosh, today could not get any better. That albino is so nice. It's not a super rare, but I don't even care. That's a good looking rack. Look at that beauty. Wow, that is such a cool albino. Diamond potential? No, it doesn't have the right rack for it, sadly. This is probably 230s. But I don't even care. That's still really good. That is still super awesome. Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Super rare? I don't think so. I don't think so, but it's a good one. This is a really good one still. Let's get it down. Beautiful. Nailed him. Unfortunately, if I make this into a YouTube short, it's gonna have the the super chat sound coming through out of context, but you know, it is what it is. That's a gorgeous deer. Where is he? There he is. Wow, look at that beauty. What is it gonna score, guys? I'm thinking 238.21. 236.34. That's a good deer. That's one of the better albinos we've got during this grind. What a nice whitetail. That is a super good whitetail. Really good whitetail. 236.34. Gosh, that's awesome. I was close on guessing the score, but about 2 points off of it. Still not bad, though. That is the second best thing that we've killed today. That is pretty cool. Hey now, don't float away. Don't you float away, buddy. Gotta write that rare down in the statistics for this grind. So guys, over 23,400 kills. We have got 81 rares. Gosh, when you think about it, rares are one of the hardest to get things in the game. Like, out of 23,400 kills, we've only got 81 rares. That's wild. The more I think about it, that is actually insane. Gotta love the floaters, I know, right? I'm glad it didn't float all the way. Thank you, Faded. Appreciate it, dude. Bottom right of stream overlay kind of looks like a GTA map. Kinda, yeah. Kinda. This overlay that I use is called like COD overlay pack, so like it's a Call of Duty one. I think it looks pretty good though. It matches my channel colors. Like, as you guys know, the Scarecrow logo is a super bright green with like the Scarecrow above it. And then my banner is like super bright green as well, so I figured that this stream overlay would go well with the channel. It's MW2? Yeah, true. I didn't think of that. Actually, yeah, I didn't really pay attention to which Call of Duty it represented. You're right, that is MW2. Nice. Wait, is that 3? Whoa! 3 shootables here, what? Crazy, man. Just booped them all. Yeah, Opium, we will be doing another Black Bear Great One grind. It's, I've just been waiting for them to update the mountain lions so that they don't drink at the same time as bear. With this next update, that will be a thing, so once we get a couple moose great ones, we'll probably do bear. Because now that I've really got into the Great One grinding scene a lot more hardcore than I used to be, I do want to get a few bear. But first, we need to get a few moose. And I'm probably going to grind for quite a few moose just so I can get the variation that I want. I really want to get Fabled Birch along with the super nice looking large non-typical rack. So we're going to grind until we get something that's at least close to that. Oh, and also, guys, prepare for an influx of content tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading a full video on New England. as well as like 3 or 4 YouTube shorts that are relating to New England as well. So you guys are going to get a ton of content tomorrow. An absolute ton of it. Pretty excited for it, not going to lie. There's a lot of cool shorts that I'm going to be uploading as well as the main video. And we're also going to be doing a pretty big live stream tomorrow. Going to be doing like a 7-hour grinding stream, so tomorrow's going to be a big day for content. What is my favorite thing about the New England map? The way the map looks. I'd say the beauty of the map is my favorite. It is a gorgeous map. Like, second to none. For the longest time, Yukon was my favorite looking map, but I think that New England is more beautiful, to be honest. I think that's my favorite part of it, and also the small game hunting. It's very good for stuff like fox and raccoon and the bird species. So, those are probably my favorite things about it. It also seems like it's going to be pretty good for whitetail as well. Alright, Later Burger, thank you for dropping in, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. They should come out with a Great One Elk. I agree, man. I agree. They definitely should. A Great One Elk would be pretty awesome. Probably be one of the best Great Ones ever. I honestly would love to see what they would do with a Great One Elk. I mean, after seeing all the fur types and rack variations with the Great One Moose, I could only imagine that the elk would be insane. You know, I just thought of something as well, guys. Like, the Great One Moose is the very first Great One to include typical and non-typical antlers. That is honestly huge. That is huge for the future of Great Ones. That is honestly huge. Like, it didn't really fully dawn on me until now. So, could you imagine if they did an elk Great One, and it had a couple big non-typicals, and then a couple, like, giant typicals? There is just so much possibilities for the future of the Great Ones. Did they remodel the animals? Just a couple of them, Kulak. They remodeled the fox, the white-tailed deer, and the moose. Are you going to be taking out a certain level male moose? Yes, level 3 and above. Going to be leaving the 2s and the 1s. Got him. All right, Later, Andrew. Thank you for dropping by the stream, man. Really appreciate it. Probably, Tyler. Once I get my herd management, to a good point, then I'll definitely make a guide. I try to hold off on guides until I've actually found, like, all of my zones and got at least one Great One. Because I feel like I used to make guides, like, way too soon. When the channel was still pretty small, I would make a guide for Great One hunting before I even got a Great One, and nowadays, I really don't feel like I should make a guide on anything until I get what the guide is for, right? So, I'm not going to make a Great One guide until I get a Great One moose, and then I'll kind of explain the methods that I use to get it. And going forward, that's what I'm going to do. I won't be making guides until I have actually got what I was looking for. So whenever I do end up getting a Great One Moose, I will make a Moose Great One guide. And hopefully at that point, I will be able to provide information that will be super useful to all of you. Because I feel like you have to have grinded to get one in order to really have the best guide you could possibly make. Imagine a Great One musk deer. I'm telling you, man, it would just be tusks dragging on the ground. That would be the Great One musk deer. It would just be dragging its teeth across the ice. It'd be interesting. Not gonna lie, though, wouldn't be opposed to it. I am all for pretty much any Great One they'll add. Because for me, a lot of the enjoyment is grinding for something super difficult to get. So even if it is a musk deer at some point, I'll still grind for it. I'll still be happy to grind for it. I think really the only Great Ones that I would not grind for at all probably is like waterfowl, because that's kind of difficult to grind for. It's just a matter of chance at that point, because waterfowl just kind of fly in. You never know what you're going to end up getting out of the herds, or not herds, the flocks. I think waterfowl Great Ones are the only thing I would not grind for. And to be honest, I think that goes for a lot of people. I couldn't see a Great One like duck being super popular. Most people would probably not grind for it, and just like, if they get it, they get it, right? Nothing there, wow. Crazy. Yeah, Gavin, that is a super rare. That is 100% a super rare. Yeah, Great One pronghorn would be amazing, man. I would love that. I like the pronghorn a lot. I think they're one of my favorite Silver Ridge Peaks species. So if they added one, I would be more than happy. Definitely, Necron, definitely. But I mean, let's not forget about the mule deer, right? And the Rocky elk, they're great SRP species as well. Oh, hit the doe. No! Back out, quick! That is the worst. Accidentally hitting a doe is the absolute worst. Oh, sorry, Johnny. Later. Hope you have a good evening. I was so focused on smoking stuff and just kind of picking through the first messages I saw in chat. So, sorry, Johnny. Have a good night. What does killing a doe do? Sometimes killing does can, like, make them go to random zones you don't want them in. And just, like, in general, it's not the trophies that you're trying to get. So, anytime I hit a 1 or a doe, I try to back out as fast as possible. Because I've had some weird situations where I've accidentally killed a doe and then it ruined the zone. So, I just try not to let that happen. Why does it matter with one doe? Because I've had situations where a buck and a doe have swapped places, Walther. And that's definitely not something you want to have happen. There's been times where smoking a doe has completely, like, wrecked the zone. Obviously not every time, but I just try to prevent any possible future issues with my grind. Are they still going to make great ones for all animals? I mean, I imagine that they want to make them for as many as possible, but I don't think they're going to be able to do all of them. I know they wanted to get to that point, but I think it's pretty clear that they're not able to, because they've been able to release a great one like, what, every 3 or 4 months. I don't think they will ever release a great one for every species. As much as I'd love that, I don't think it'll happen. But I would be all for it if they could do it. Later, Faded. Thanks for dropping by, as always. $238, and oh my gosh, that one was 199.99. That's a lot of 9s in one score. That's crazy. That's crazy. Couple decent bucks over there. Feel like if there were a great one for every animal, they would be a lot more common. Yeah. But to be honest, it would still be the same thing, right? It would be just a random chance that you would get it. There would just be more species that you could do it with. I think it would be cool if every species could have one, but I don't think they'll ever get to that point. I really don't see it happening. As much as I'd love it. Holy. What do you mean, Kaluk? What do you mean? I am not sure that I'm familiar with that. Maybe, Necron. We are, let me see. We are exactly 79 subscribers away from 80K. Thank you guys so much. That's crazy. 79 subs away from 80K. If you guys are not subscribed already and you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. I post daily videos as well as 5 to 6 live streams a week. And when you subscribe, you're much more likely to be recommended my content. So if you enjoy it, be sure to do it. If you don't enjoy it, then, you know, you don't have to. It's 100% optional, but I do appreciate it. Imagine a great one turkey. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be tough to grind, but it would be kind of cool to have like a, you know, a 2-bearded or triple-bearded turkey with super long spurs and a very unique plumage type. That could be kind of cool. I wouldn't be opposed to it besides the fact that turkeys are tough to grind. To be honest, turkeys are very annoying to grind, but nonetheless, it would still be a cool gray one. Where's the other deer that was here? This way? Huh. Guess we didn't get as good of a shot as I thought. Must have been vertebrae. Yep, it was. How rare is piebald blacktail? It's very rare, Lip Ripper. It's very rare. Any piebald is pretty rare for the most part besides mallard. Mallard are the only piebald that is not rare. They are all over the left side farm. To be honest, showing you all of my zones really will not help you too much because everybody's map is a little bit different. I would say just check the left half of the map for whitetail. This entire left river, the Balmont Lake area, or Balmont Swamp area, the southern coast clear down to the bottom corner, and also this very top lake can have them as well, so can all of these lakes. Just the entire left half of the map is what you should be checking for whitetail. Unfortunately, no two persons' zones are going to be exactly the same, so it's really no help showing exactly where all of mine are. Okay, this zone has become pretty much all ones again. Might need to smoke a couple of them. Because I don't want these to be level 1s. What is the rarest animal I've killed? I don't know. I would say probably my Baskerrack super rare albino diamond whitetail. That's probably one of my rarest ever. Yeah, Chase, there is rares for the Great One Whitetail. There's Fabled, Piebald, Albino, and Melanistic. Unfortunately, I think only 3 of them have ever been found. So they are super difficult to get. No, Luke, they're not getting reset at all. Where's the other one? Maybe there was only one. Would a polar bear be a stretch to be in the game, in my opinion? No. I think we could see them maybe, eventually. The Hunter Classic has polar bear. I could see Call of the Wild doing it someday. What was my reaction to my first great one? Well, the video is on the channel, Beefer, so you could definitely check it out. It was about the same as my reaction is to my 20th great one. Like, believe it or not, having 20 great ones has not decreased the amount of excitement I get when I spot one. I react about the same as I did to my first one. It's still super exciting. If anything, I react even more crazily now because back when I found my first great one, we were in a different place, so I wasn't able to be very loud. Now I can truly like react the way that I want to, because we live in a place where we don't have a neighbor that's like right next to us. Because during the time where I got my first great one, we were living in a pretty small apartment, and now we've got an actual house, so I'm able to react more like my true self would. Back then, I had to kind of be quiet. So I wasn't able to give as much of a reaction as I would have if I had the freedom to do it. But now you guys actually see, like, how I really feel about finding a great one. Oh, definitely Necron, because I never thought I would get one back then. Back then, I thought that a great one was impossible for me to get. So it definitely was a little bit of a different vibe, right? Definitely was different back then. Now we know so much more about them. We get them every few days when we're grinding, so it's definitely different than it used to be, but I still get super excited. I still get so incredibly excited to see a great one. And it's funny, like a few people have asked me like how I stay excited about it. And it's really just that gratification that you found what you've been looking for. It's still like you found a great one after a grind, right? Like it's not like it's not exciting anymore. It's still super exciting for me. I still enjoy it like crazy. I don't remember, Necron. I don't even remember if I checked which one it was. And floater. I think that's the diamond potential one as well. Wait, was that diamond potential? I think so. Maybe? I don't know. Yours was the small rack? I've got a couple small racks. I feel like the most common one is the big rack, to be honest. I think Flinter's was a big rack, if I'm not mistaken. Just spawned an albino. Nice, Xavier. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Super, super awesome. What rack is my favorite great one? I like the typical rack for the whitetail the best. And it's the only one I don't have. Go figure. The one I want the most is the one I can't get. Nice, come. That's awesome. That is awesome. The big rack looks pretty cool too. It's pretty insane looking. Oh, I bet, Blake, sir. I bet. I got super excited when, anytime that a super rare would spawn for the red deer. Still don't have a melanistic one, unfortunately. Rest in pieces, the troll. Alright, guys, I will be right back. Give me like 2 seconds. Well, more like 2 minutes, but I'll be right back. Sorry, Oscar, not gonna work, man. Can't trick me like that. Old Crow is too smart. I'm too smart for you, man. You can't be tricking me into thinking that I've missed stuff. It just doesn't work. Oh, that's a big 3. Well, I missed that guy. Did not see him, unfortunately. It is what it is, though. We shall get him next time. Hey, iBuy, how's it going, man? Imagine trying to pad numbers with more whitetail great ones. Psh, come on, man. We just got a 230 kill drop time rack. How you doing, though, man? Hope you've been doing good. How's that moose treating you? It looks like it's been brutal. I pretty much gave up on the early access great one. Like, after seeing how many zones you had, I just could not bring myself to continue grinding. That is just absurd that there's over 140 drink zones. I don't know what they were thinking with that. That's way too much, man. Way too much. Also, that drop tine rack that we just got, dude, it was one of the more unique ones I've seen. One antler was the super tight drop tine rack, and the other antler was one of the normal ones. First, like, wonky drop tine rack I've killed. Pretty awesome looking. Crow's too smart? I mean, that's debatable, Jackson, but when it comes to trolling, yes, I am too smart for you. That's for sure. I know all the trolls. You can't trick old Crow. Probably should have looked across there, though. That's one of the zones I needed to smoke. Oh, well. We got one more over here. Just killed a Mela Big Red Great One. Kinda ugly. I don't think I'll tax him. Oh, come on, Necron. How rare is a Melanistic Great One killed one yesterday? I doubt you killed one yesterday, but, you know, if you did, be sure to drop it in the Discord so that I can see it. Killed my first diamond red out of my grind. Thanks to your vid on it. Nice, Vinok. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Congrats on your first diamond red, deer. How many drop time racks do I have? Currently 3, Gage. Currently 3. Yeah, that zone's just being stubborn. How rare are albino rocky elk? Shot one today. Also a diamond gray mountain lion. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's pretty rare. Albino rocky elk are not easy to get. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to main menu. Let's just do this real quick to save our place. What is the average red deer kills to get a great one? There's really no way for me to truly give you an accurate answer on that. I'd say in most cases it's 2,000 to 3,000. But if you're doing super hardcore herd management, it could be less. There's so many variables that go into it, it's hard to give you like an average. Oh, he stopped. Do you think there will be an issue with moose falling through ice on Medved, or are you not worried? Oh, I'm not worried about it, Brandon. I don't think it'll be too big of an issue. I think for the most part, I'd be more worried about my character falling through the ice. I haven't seen animals fall through the ice on Medved, but I've fallen through it a few times. 231, wow. That's a strange rack. Hey, Claydra, how's it going? I think it's just you, man. I think it's just you. What type of music do I typically listen to? Typically, like, underground rap. Rappers like Chetta, Suicide Boys, people like that are what I primarily listen to. And then I listen to some mainstream rap as well, like, people like Cochise, Young Thug, like people like that. I listen to a massive variety of rap, to be honest. I believe I have over 200 artists in my playlist that I listen to, so yeah, I got a pretty wide variety of stuff that I listen to. Oh yeah, me too, Necron. Like, I play pretty much all of my games with the YouTube up if I'm not streaming. I've heard of Mac Miller, haven't really listened to too much of his stuff, but I do know about him and I have heard a few of his songs. Not really my style. A lot of times, most of the rap music I listen to is super, like, upbeat, like, not really super lyrical, more just like having fun. I also like the dark rap. I like dark rap quite a bit. That's a good looking 3. Come on now. Where are you? Okay, we're gonna have to shoot this guy from down. There he is. To be honest, just gonna blast him like that. Jackson, thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. Good luck with the rest of the stream. All right, man, later. Hope you have a good day or good evening, whatever it may be for you. Thank you so much. $272. That's a decent buck. Not as big as that 274 from earlier, though. That is 531, though. Yeah, I've listened to Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang before. It's not like in my normal rotation of music, but I have listened to them before. I like a few of their songs. Pretty much, Walter. I go live like 5 to 6 days per week. Another level 3. Beautiful. Love to see it. Yeah, Necron? Yeah, Ibu's got a good playlist for sure. He definitely does. I'm not really too big into country personally, but a lot of the stuff that Ibu's got on his playlist is not too bad. As somebody who doesn't listen to country, it's tolerable, so I don't mind it. And then the other stuff on his playlist, pretty good as well. Yeah, Vine I am. That is my Twitch because, unfortunately, just regular Scarecrow was taken. Oh, really? Ibuy? That's wild. Yeah, I primarily listen to, rap, so... Unfortunately, the stuff that I listen to, I can't play on YouTube for copyright reasons, but, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? How many hours do I have in total on the Hunter? Right now, 4,600. Yeah, Clay Drew, that's understandable, right? I think, honestly, part of my disdain for country music is because it was all I was allowed to listen to when I was growing up, so I just grew to hate it. I don't mind some of it. There is some that I do not mind at all. Most of it's the older stuff. And, you know, people like George Strait, Alan Jackson, like some of the OGs in country music I don't mind. But, like, I can't stand modern country. And a lot of it is just because that was primarily what I was allowed to listen to when I was a kid, so... Ended up just, getting tired of it real fast. Yeah, Smoke it was. We killed a great one this stream. We got a, drop time rack great one. That's a thick 3. Holy. He thick. Yeah, it's a good level 3. How do you put it in the Discord? Wait, for what? I think I missed your first message. Let me scroll up. Oh, a picture of your great one. Once you join the Discord, accept your roles, and then you'll see a bunch of channels open up. A trophy shot channel is one of them. Got him. It looks fine for me, Clager. I don't know if it was maybe on your end. It could have been a quick spike, but looking down at it now, it seems fine. It seems like there's nothing going on with Streamlabs. Seems like my internet's good. I actually did put something on the Stream Deck recently so I can check my my internet speed just with the press of a button, which is amazing. Super happy about that. 270 max weight. Beautiful. How am I spawning so many bucks? With herd management, no. I've got a guide on the channel if you're interested. It's essentially just stacking your map full of low levels. Like for Whitetails level 1s. And the game kind of panics and tries to spawn higher levels to compensate. Super OP for getting tons of diamonds. And possibly more great ones. It kind of feels like it might give more great ones as well. Hard to say, though. What is my aim sensitivity set to? Let me check real quick. Thank you for the super chat, Brown. Really appreciate it, dude. Let's see. It is 60% with 70% aim, and I'm on 950 DPI, I believe. I'm on 950 DPI. Nice, Oscar. That's awesome, man. No, Gum, I'm not. I don't use Reddit. Reddit's just a toxic place that has no good things to say, really. I don't really frequent Reddit because it's nothing but just complainers and toxic people. Why do I not do face cam? Just not my thing, Connor. I've had extreme anxiety my whole life, and being on camera for more than, you know, like 20 or 30 minutes at a time, just, it doesn't help me at all, so I don't do face cam because of that. Yes, Ryan, we actually did get a great one. We got one about an hour into the stream. What gun am I using? Kind of new to the game. We're using the 300 Magnum currently. And then we also use the 308 sometimes as well. There's a buck out there. To be honest, Smoke, it's not going to help you, man. Everybody's map is a little bit different. My tent placement is not going to be good for you because I have mine catered to my zones. I mean, look at this. I got 4 tents at this lake alone. Everything is super catered to the individual person, so I don't recommend basing your tent placement off of mine. I recommend just looking through your map, finding out where your zones are, and then deciding where you're going to place your tents from that. I don't recommend copying mine at all. It's not going to help you at all. Because everybody's zones are a little bit different, not to mention I've herd managed my population like crazy. So I really only have like 15 zones that I hunt often. So unfortunately, my 10 placements aren't going to help you out. Philip, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all of the perks that come with that, including the emotes, access to private Discord channels, and access to scrap content on the channel through a playlist called Members Videos. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's crazy, guys. We're at almost... Wow, we're almost at 500 members. That is insane. That's a decent small rack 3. Gosh, why couldn't that albino earlier have been one of these? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the 236 albino, but still. Oh, gosh. There's more here than I thought there was. Got him. Oh, if you're still here, iBuy, how many zones are you at currently on New England? Very curious, because I gave up with the New England moose grind. Don't think I'll be grinding there at all. 147. Oh gosh, no thanks. That's terrible. Hey, diamond. That is terrible. 147. Gosh. Yeah, I don't see how they marketed this as a great one map. Like they kept pushing it that it was a great one grinder's paradise. It is nowhere near that. That is insane. That is just absolutely absurd. I mean, to be honest, I would think that 80 plus zones would be too much. The fact that it's 147 is just ridiculous. I really hope they tweak that a bit. That's too much. Nobody's gonna grind moose on New England if that's the case. Just gonna take a little bit longer than a normal setup. Got you. Okay. We'll see. I'm very big on the setup process being as quick as possible, which is why I grinded Layton for whitetail. So it's probably not going to be a map that I'll grind, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll see what you can do with it. I'm very much into favoring whatever map I can set up the quickest. Because for me, I just feel like the quicker I can get to the actual grinding of the primary zones, the more enjoyable it is for me. They gave us all the zones. They definitely did, Gumman. They definitely did. Of course, iBuy. I got to. I gotta do it, you know. It's not like I can only stream like you. I gotta make video content as well, right? What map am I gonna grind moose for? Definitely Medved, Kaluk. Medved for sure. If the wolves are too bad on Medved, I think I'll probably do either Yukon or Revontuli, but I really want to do Medved. Because I think getting a Medved Great One Moose would be pretty cool. Just seeing that gorgeous moose in the snow would be awesome. Want to get attacked by a moose on New England? Dude, it's cool. I've had a few of them attack me now. It's pretty cool. The animations are really nice. Probably some of the better animations they've done in a while. RSA, thank you so much for the super chat. Once again, dude. Absolute legend here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. No worries, Clay Drew. No worries, man. Welcome back. To spawn a great one moose in the snow as much on Yukon. Doing my grind on Yukon. Definitely love Yukon. Yeah, it's a good map, CC. It's not a bad map. I think for me, it's the river system that makes me not want to grind Yukon for moose. Because the river is pretty uncrossable in a lot of locations, which would make it tough to do the river zones. I don't know, whenever I grind great ones, I'm always looking at efficiency above everything. And so for me, like, Yukon, I just can't bring myself to search that entire river and try to shoot down all those zones. We'll see, though. To be honest, I don't know how crazy the wolves are going to be on Medved. From the 10 or 15 zones I checked in early access, it seemed like it was good. Didn't seem like there was any issues with wolves, but hard to say how that's going to happen in full release, right? When I've got every zone. Not too much longer, Vinok. It's probably about time that I hop off. It is getting pretty late. My daughter's going to be going to sleep very soon. So, we probably won't go for too much longer, but I wanted to see if we could get a second great one this stream. Well, we're gonna hope we hit that. Are you gonna use the 4570 and the 300 mag, 44 mag next live? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Boogie? If you're asking if that's gonna be my next loadout for the next stream, no. Next stream is gonna be more whitetail grinding, trying to get another great one before the update. And for moose, I'm probably gonna use a bow. Probably gonna use a bow for the moose great one and 300 for like the entire grind. Okay, let's see if we hit that 3. And if we did, let's see if it was a good hit. I don't think we did, to be honest. I think we missed it. How far are we from 80k? Let me check. Let's see. What are we looking like? We are 60 subscribers off of 80k. 60 off of 80k. That's crazy. That's insane, man. Y'all are just crazy. Absolute legends. RSA, thank you for the super chat, dude. Once again. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Nice, Gum. Nice. Yeah, probably Necron. To be honest, we'll probably hit it while I'm sleeping. Oh, it's a piebald. What rack is that? Ah, it's not a diamond. Come on, man. I want another super rare so bad. On the bright side, this is the second rare this stream. Look at that. Beautiful. Love to see it. Oh. Quick, claim it before that doe dies. Quick. Did not want to shoot that doe. Hey, this is what happens when Crow plays Call of the Wild after a couple drinks. I accidentally shoot does. There we go. 228 piebald. Tax that real quickly. Don't want that doe to die, so quick screenshot. And we're out of here. Oh, man, that doe had to screw up everything. Of course she did, because what else would she do? I think we're good, though. I don't think she died. Yeah, it is kind of a wonky piebald. A lot of my pies have been kind of wonky. Oh, you can't sleep, Johnny? Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Why would the doe dying be bad? Because I've had some weird things happen whenever does die. There's been some times where they've swapped zones with bucks. There's been times where the zone itself just kind of like disbanded and became all kinds of weird. In general, I try not to kill anything that isn't a level 2 or level 3. Alright guys, let's hop off for the night, but I'm going to real quickly jump into the trophy ledge. We can take a look at the new great one. Sorry, Johnny, I'm getting tired, and Aaliyah needs to go to sleep soon, so I gotta jump off. I still got editing to do for tomorrow's video as well. Also, still got a couple shorts I gotta upload also. Got a ton of stuff that I gotta get going for tomorrow. And we're also gonna do like a 7-hour stream probably, trying to grind great ones. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be busy. Need to get prepared for it. Come on, load quicker. Dude, ever since I went back to the live build, trophy lodges, the initial loading into the game, it's taken forever. I don't know what's going on. The loading times are just, for some reason, so much longer. Oh, I think I know! Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of this before? When I was reinstalling the game after leaving early access, I didn't select my SSD as the primary install. I bet it's installed to my external hard drive. I bet it's installed to the external hard drive. Oh gosh, that sucks. Hey CJO, how's it going, man? We got another great one. We got another drop time great one. Which means we can now make an entirely drop time multi-mount. Let's do it. Let's make a drop time multi-mount. Dismantle that. Dismantle that one. And here we go. Should be that one. That one. And where is it? We'll get there eventually. There it is, 387. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So for those that didn't see it, this is the brand new one that we just got. This guy is super wonky looking. You can see like on the left antler, the drop tine kind of pokes in towards its face a bit more. The right antler, the tip of the beam is more towards the nose than the other one is. We got a really good one today. We got a super unique looking great one. Never thought I would have an all drop tine rack mount. That's pretty sick. Now, let's create another one. Do that 350. This will be like all the small rack ones. $343. We should have one more, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess not. I guess it's just this guy. Well, maybe. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, there we go. I missed it somehow. There we go. Not bad. I like that. That's pretty good looking. I still wish this guy would have been the full typical rack, but you know, at least I've got a 50-50. Because that full rack has really eluded me for so long. Let's move our Mela. I think it's the first ever big wreck we got that we still haven't put up. There we go. Crazy, man. The lodge is looking good. I'm thinking of replacing one of these 271s or 270s. Yeah, we've got 4 271s and 1 270. Let's get rid of the 270 and put the Mela here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, Blakester, we got 20 great ones so far. And to think that before we started doing the Red Deer grind, like super heavily, I only had 5 great ones. So in the last couple months, we've managed to get 15 more. Well, more like 3 or 4 months, but still, we've definitely increased the amount that we're getting by quite a bit. The lodge is starting to look pretty insane with all these great ones. Jeez. Yeah, this is my favorite Great One multi-mount. These 3 drop trines. This is my favorite. Crazy. Alright guys, well, we will be back with another stream tomorrow, as well as a video and probably 2 to 3 YouTube shorts as well. Really appreciate you all being here, and I hope that you have enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed it. Can't believe we got a Great One, literally 230 kills after the last one. That's pretty crazy. And yeah, hopefully we can replicate the same thing tomorrow. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!